Hey everyone, and welcome to the Wide World of Wrestling podcast. We are here for our WWE RAW live reaction. Tonight should be a pretty good Raw. We got some returns. We got the return of Gunther. We got the return of Rhea Ripley. We got the Intercontinental Championships on the line, as you can tell by the thumbnail. Sami Zayn and Ilya Dragunov. We got Sheamus versus Bronson Reed. What else we got? We got Drew McIntyre. He's back tonight. Yeah, tonight should be a pretty good show. I thought I would get on here a little bit early to talk to you guys just for a little bit before we get started. Mr. Jacobs will be on shortly. Yeah, Raw should be a pretty good show tonight. We might get an appearance by CM Punk. You never know. He was told last week not to be there this week, so you never know what we're going to get tonight. I'm personally hoping, they teased the angle with, Drew McIntyre showing up at CM Punk's house, so we might get something like that. I want that to happen so we can get maybe an appearance by AJ Lee. People who don't know, that's CM Punk's wife, and his dog Larry. I think that would be a pretty fun cameo to see. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, definitely go check out our Facebook account, our Twitter account. All those links are in the description below. We're on there. We on our Facebook, at least, we post. I'll start doing some house show result stuff. So if you guys are curious what house show matches are happening or results, we'll post it. We'll post the attendance number. Even for Raw, like we'll show a preview for it the day before and the day of, like a tracker for the ticket sales and the card for the day before, and you can see the ticket movement, and that's up the day of the event. Yeah, there we go. Tonight, I believe they got a total of, yesterday, it was like 7,000. I think tonight they got at least 8 or 9,000. I've got a little video package with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. I guess recapping their rivalry. I bet Rhea Ripley's opening the show tonight. Just for showing a little recap of everything that's been going on. This is last week. Oh, here we go. From Dayton, Ohio tonight. The state of SummerSlam. I'll be there. SummerSlam. I plan on doing a vlog for that for SummerSlam. I'll be there for SmackDown and SummerSlam. We'll be doing WrestleCon too, so I'll probably vlog that entire thing. Yeah, it looks like Rhea Ripley's she's kicking off the show. We're going through Gorilla. A lot of people have to change that name from Gorilla. I'll always call that Gorilla. That's the Gorilla position. Anyone who doesn't know, I still am professional wrestling referee, and before a match, you're always in Gorilla. And that's what I always call it. Like that. That'll always be Gorilla to me. That's the Gorilla position. So Rhea Ripley is picking up the show tonight. I wonder if we get a match. Because obviously they're going towards a match, probably at SummerSlam. Some said that Rhea Ripley wouldn't be cleared for SummerSlam, but I think she will because I feel like why would they bring her back if she wasn't going to be cleared? You know. Uh, but I expect this feud to last till like it goes into Bad Boy. This will end up in a Hell in a Cell match, most likely. Match wise tonight, we only got one match. I mean, two matches. We got Sheamus and Bronson Reed, and we got the main event. I saw it on Twitter. That will be the main event. Sami Zayn will be defending his Intercontinental Championship against Ilya Dragunov. But that should be the main event. Uh, we'll probably get a women's match tonight, obviously. Hopefully we do. We should get a women's match at least one. I prefer two or three.
Now, Liv, you think that you took me out, yeah? But the funny thing is, you really just actually pissed me off. So what I want you to do is, I want you to walk out here and bring your stupid little self in front of me so I can rip you apart. Come on.
Yeah.
All right, I am sorry I'm so late, folks. What is going on?
That's not stupid little Liv. That's some little talk. Mommy,
Sean, thanks for watching.
Welcome everyone.
Brad, Rhea, here comes Dominic. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. See how this all goes. This reminds me of Eddie in China.
Yep.
That's exactly what Eddie would call China.
It's amazing how much he's looking like Eddie now. It's hilarious. They're playing into it. I love that.
Can you hear me okay? Hi, my sweet girl. Before I get started here, I just wanted to apologize about my voice. I had a very, very long weekend in Mexico, and I've always been known to be quite the screamer. Hi, Daddy Dog.
Heyo.
But Rhea, how are you doing? Is your shoulder feeling okay? I wasn't sure when we'd see you.
Although the PG area is pretty much gone now, in case anybody hasn't noticed.
Yeah, it's pretty much gone. Once they go to Netflix, it's already gone, but those could taking it up a little bit.
Rhea, I think by now that you know, I meant it when I said that I wanted to take everything from you. And that includes Dominic. But I do have to admit that at first I really didn't see what you saw in him. I was kind of confused. I just wanted to comfort you. And then I got to spend time with him, and I got to look into his eyes. I got to kiss him. And
Oh.
it all just became very,
Oh.
very real to me. More real than what you guys have had.
Oh yeah,
And since you've been gone, I've had
that is true though.
all to myself. So while mommy might finally be home, Liv is finally on top.
Nice.
I think if they do this night at SummerSlam, Liv Morgan should win, and Dominic Mysterio help Liv win. Then at Bad Blood, do it again, but in Hell in a Cell.
The thing is, I actually knew you'd be too scared to come out here and face me. Because you know that when you get in my ring, your revenge tour ends.
Well, not like you think.
And I waited 3 months for this. I think my patience can handle
I think you're probably a little bit ahead of me.
I'm gonna set out this challenge. SummerSlam.
Uh-oh.
I like the sound of that.
Ripley versus Liv Morgan for my
Be careful what you wish for, Rhea.
Women's Championship.
Be careful what you wish for.
I don't know, man. I mean, Rita kind of has an agenda right now.
At the end here,
Well,
Rhea
you got
Ripley
about Dominic.
versus Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship. So I'm not
I just love that Dominic is in the middle of this whole thing. It's amazing.
I'm not the same Liv Morgan that you knew.
That's all Eddie needed.
And
He
just
needed
when I helped Dominic
another woman.
finally beat his dead
Eddie will be proud.
something that you couldn't do.
Get these mamacitas fighting over him. Eddie would be proud.
So I accept. Oh, and Daddy Dom, I hope to see you there too. Bye.
Hmm.
I will say that Liv Morgan is coming to her own, though, man. I love it.
They got SummerSlam. Liv Morgan wins with the help of Dominic. And that Bad Blood.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I got Rita, bro. I got Rita. I got
Bad
Rita.
Blood. They're gonna have a rematch at Bad Blood, but it's gonna be in Hell in a Cell, so there's not gonna be no Dominic. And then Rhea wins it back then.
You know, you're probably right, dude, because you've been calling a lot of shots lately. So I'm not gonna throw that out the window.
The only reason I say Rhea might lose is because of Dominic. He hasn't really picked a side, really.
Ah, you're right. He's kind of torn at the
And
moment.
Rhea's not. She didn't even acknowledge Dominic at all, really. He's just there.
It's like an
It's
episode
like
of Young and the Restless.
it's like her punishment to him is just ignoring him.
Mommy's back. She's gonna move.
Hmm.
I love how whenever Rita looks at Dom, he looks like a scolded child, like he got in trouble.
Very much, yeah.
Dominic is certainly not a representation of anything good ever. Right now,
Mommy gives you that look, you know you're in trouble.
I think they need to have a. I think they literally need to have a Dr. Phil segment.
Oh, that's brilliant. That'll be hilarious.
Like bring Dr. Phil to Monday Night Raw and have the setup on the stage or in the ring, and just have a full thing.
That's actually a really good idea.
Like that's attitude era stuff.
That is attitude era stuff. That's cool.
We got Walter back tonight. You know how you notice how I never call him Gunther?
Yes.
Never call him that. Yeah, that should be the main event. Sammy and Blue Dragon.
Oh man, that's gonna be such a good match.
I don't see that match ending though. They're forgetting about Braun Breaker.
You're right. Braun Breaker come in and mess up the whole thing.
Oh,
He's been good at that.
Oh, this is a different entrance. Oh, okay, Sheamus got some new theme music.
Changing it up.
It sounds like it. I know he brought back his original theme, like his very first one, and then he did the other one. This is kind of like a remix of his last one. It sounds the same, but a little different. This is going to be a good match. Sheamus and Bronson Reed.
Yes.
I like Sheamus, but you can't beat Walter. You're not beating Bronson Reed.
Bronson's been kind of on the tear lately too.
But again, last week we saw Pete Dunne and Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed won, and if anyone doesn't know, Sheamus and Pete Dunne was a part of the Brawling Brutes. And now, I guess Sheamus thought he forgot about it, and then he was like, "I don't want your help. I'm not going to shake your hand." His partner Tyler Bate got injured, so they're doing some singles stuff with Pete Dunne in the meantime. Which I like seeing Pete Dunne in singles.
Yeah, me too.
He's a better singles wrestler, really.
You just let him be the bruiserweight, dude. He's awesome.
Yeah. I remember at one time he made his debut on Raw in like 2016, 2017 against Enzo Amore.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, there's a tip screen.
Great set, bro. Now take a look at the screen real quick.
Well, besides those two matches, we don't really have anything. We got segments. We got Drew McIntyre's back, Walter and Damian Priest. We got Rhea Ripley's stuff is over with.
Yeah.
So hopefully we don't get none of those vodka commercials.
I think they say those for the pay-per-views.
I'm not looking forward to. Well, I am looking forward to Netflix, but something tells me they're going to have a little bit of commercials, and that's going to be one of them. I wish they had where you could, I don't know, just pay a little bit higher price, and you don't have ads throughout Raw.
See, that'd be cool if they did what Hulu does, because Hulu, they'll give you a choice of what ad you want to see. Like if you're going to watch an ad, they give you a choice of what ad you want to watch.
I'll do anything now to see that commercial. Glenn doesn't know what I'm talking about. It's the dude, and he's got the
Yeah, Wheatley's so good.
Yeah.
I'm drinking Wheatley's.
Yeah, and then there's another one with the woman in the dryer, and she's beating the dryer to death. And
They know their core audience.
I wish they'd do a variety of commercials on Peacock. They're that same one. I get that they're sponsors for WWE because that vodka, like they sponsor WWE and they do a lot of autograph signings. But golly, I would rather see a Prime commercial than that. And that's saying a lot.
Be careful what you wish for.
I tried a few of them. The blue one was the only good one. It's basically like Gatorade, Powerade. But they got a new one, the WWE flavor.
The WWE flavor.
I don't know how that tastes. I'm kind of scared to try it.
It's the sweat of all your favorite superstars.
Mm-hmm. Is it true that years ago for Dr. Pepper they used to have vanilla ice cream in the Dr. Pepper?
Yeah.
Like when you opened it, it's just vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I remember this years ago. I was at a flea market or something. Then I saw on a TV someone like opened Dr. Pepper and there's ice cream in it. I was like 5 years old and I still remember that.
I'm not sure what commercial you're seeing over here, but over here on my end, I'm seeing an AEW All-In commercial
Oh,
during WWE television
Mhm.
or programming. That's crazy.
What the hell is all this? I'm just trying to make it up to you.
What?
Playing doing stuff. Day increasing. He told you. He warned you.
Just can't listen.
Damn. You might as well go with Live Now. You answer your thing. Might as well. Man, Priest warned you. He said he couldn't wait for the day that Rhea Ripley comes back.
Rad Booze asks, is Joe Hendry gonna show up? That'd be awesome if he did.
He did say on Twitter, just say his name and he appears. Any show, any company. He's appeared in NXT mainly, but he did. And TKO, people who own WWE commented on his post, like with the eye, like. So I don't know. He might show up tonight.
I am a believer. He's made me a believer.
TNA's already lost him. Right, WWE's got him in the back of their pocket.
I think so.
Like he's
Shooting.
as of this year, he's their most viewed social media thing of the entire year. He's not even signed. I don't think that's ever happened in WWE history, or if it has, it's been years. But TNA is getting some out of this partnership. They're sending some people to TNA. They sent William Regal's son, Charlie Dempsey. They sent some women. They sent some other people. They just need to send in TNA a big name. Like Natalia just recently signed back with WWE, and she's expressed wanting to do some different stuff.
Yeah.
So why not have her make an appearance in TNA for one night?
That's a good idea. Maybe her and AJ both.
I mean, and the way TNA does her scheduling, kind of perfect. Like they do Slammiversary on that Sunday or Saturday, and then the next day they have TV tapings that will last for the next 4 weeks. So they could have Natalia show up on a TV taping, then that'll cover 4 weeks if they decide to do a whole program with her instead of one-off. But I will say TNA's gotten a little bit better with featured names. They signed Dolph Ziggler, they signed his brother, then they signed the Hardys, and they signed Mustafa Ali. They got Josh Alexander. So they got a little bit better of their like their big names. Like they got a pretty decent size of big names now. But normally their problem is once they sign someone, they can't keep them when their deal's up.
Yeah. There's a lot of beef in the ring right now.
Crazy how Sheamus lost all that weight. When he first came back, he was kind of heavier.
Yeah, he shredded all that. He shredded away a little bit.
Really less than a week. Burger after burger after burger.
Uh,
Oh, that was weird.
oh, hard hitting. Oh, it's a nice sized crowd they got too. They all came out tonight.
Damn, he hasn't even done anything, and his back's all red. Where'd you? How in the hell did that happen? He must have been doing something before the match even started. Oh, don't tell me we're going to the commercial break. We just got back from commercial.
Oh, that's usually the time they go.
Can't wait till they're on Netflix. So we gotta go through all this. Got a packed crowd tonight. They're in Dayton, Ohio. Wow.
Oh,
Damn. Knew that was gonna happen. Can they at least go picture in picture? And golly.
that's what I'm saying.
See, they do it sometimes. Every once in a while, they'll have Raw, and then they'll be picture in picture. Every once in a while. Like last week, they did that. But I guess it depends on certain weeks. I don't know. NXT always does it. Like every match, it's always in picture in picture.
Yeah, I've noticed that in NXT.
Like they never not do it. Like they're always picture in picture. You don't miss anything. I guess because I don't know. I mean, it can't be because networks, because Raw and NXT's on the same network.
I mean, you would think if they was able to do it on with NXT, they'd be able to do it with every other show.
I wonder if it costs us more. Like if it costs us a lot to do picture in picture.
Ah, you're right. I didn't think about the budget.
I wonder how much that costs us. See, AEW,
Probably not cheap.
like Tony just blows all his money up. He doesn't care. So
Deshaun asked, "Have you watched any NXT lately?" I've been actually watching some, and I've been really enjoying it. I love how they've been heavy with the ladies. They're heavy with the ladies. I'm digging that. Having the ladies have a lot of TV time on NXT, I dig that. I'm all for that.
I've been watching NXT pretty much every week. This is like since the black and gold era that I've been watching every week.
Yeah,
I went to NXT in February for New Year's.
Evil.
Yeah, something like that. It was
Yeah.
a really, really good show. Like every match was good. Like there wasn't one bad match. And ever since then, I just started watching. Really, because really when CM Punk went back to WWE, I started watching WWE all together again. But once I went to that show, the show was really good. And then I was
Yeah.
intrigued because some of these guys I didn't know. I knew Dragunov, I knew Braun Breaker, but a lot of these people I didn't know. I knew Roxanne Perez, but guys like Trick Williams, Carmelo Hayes, I didn't really know them. I started watching it. They got a lot of good talent. They got a lot of women too. A lot of women. And they recently signed a lot of women too. They signed Stephanie Valkyria, if anyone knows who that is. She was on AEW's Forbidden Door.
Mm-hmm.
She made her debut at this last weekend's WWE house shows in Mexico. So looks like they plan on bringing her in pretty soon. Uh, and NXT's got this partnership with TNA. It's kind of added some interest in people because the viewership's up for NXT pretty much every week now. And they're bringing in guys like Ethan Page, Shawn Spears, Lexus King. We might see a Wardlow or Ricky Stark show one of these days.
You never know.
I feel like Wardlow's like whenever he gets the chance to leave, he's out. Trademarked
I
his
think
name.
so.
He trademarked his own name so he can use it wherever he goes. Well, speaking of trademark names, I don't know if you saw, but WWE's got it's kind of new now, I guess, that established names can use their names outside WWE now.
Oh, really?
So just if Randy Orton, so Edge is an established name, so can he use Edge again?
I mean, I don't know. Would that be like?
Because this
Would
is
it be
like
retroactive? Would it be like retroactive? Like, could like somebody who left the company now take their name that they used in the company? I mean,
I don't know because that's interesting. Because it's a recent move that they made. It's like, this is brand new that they.
interesting.
But not everyone, only established names. And they're not gonna let some random person on NXT. Even if they kept it, it wouldn't mean a thing really. If they weren't an established name. But I'm glad like established names. I wonder if Ricochet can use Ricochet, or if he's going. Personally, I like to see him do Prince Puma again. I like to see that.
Yeah.
Oh damn, that was a good power button. Now, this is a dream match. I like to see Batista and Bronson Reed. I feel like that would be interesting.
This is a good match. This is really good.
Deshaun Lee, you asked us if we watch NXT. Do you watch NXT? Who are your favorites to watch on NXT? Oh, moonsault. How do you count 3? Damn it.
Oh.
Damn it. Don't let the referee referee any more than that.
Well, you have your winner, Sheamus.
Yeah, Sheamus is the winner. He kind of needed to win. He's been losing a lot. So, Bronson Reed should whoop his ass now. Come on, do something. Don't just sit there. Go, 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 go.
I'm not sure. Did you notice that fan? Oh.
Pete Dunne. At any worship time. Please don't get these two back together. I want to see Pete Dunne by himself.
You know, there's a fan out there that has a sign that says Monday Night Meat. That's hilarious.
Oh, Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne attacked Sheamus. Thank God. So is he turning heel? Feels like that's what he's doing. But what is Pete Dunne? Like, what has he ever been?
I mean,
he's never really been a face or a heel.
He's never really been a face, right?
He's just been Pete Dunne.
People always just ducking, kicking ass.
Oh damn! This is gonna. Damn. Monday Night Meat.
You caught that sign?
Yeah, it's the old logo font. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, that is a really good sign.
I thought that was a pretty good first match. I like how they had Sheamus win, but Bronson Reed still looked pretty good because Pete Dunne comes out, he attacks Bronson Reed, but he also attacked Sheamus. And then Bronson Reed gets right back up and finishes Sheamus. So he lost the match, but he won the fight. So
Right.
I like how they're keeping Bronson Reed.
I respect that.
Oh, was that a tease?
Why is Carlito hanging out in our clubhouse?
Have you seen the backstage segment with Judgment Day?
Not yet. Like I said, you're a little bit ahead of me.
What was it, a toolbox or what? That I'm wondering if that's a little tease for
I know I screwed up.
Hell in
someone
the Cell.
someone to return.
Just hear me out. Whole week, Dom? Really? Whole week? What
Rhea
about the
Ripley
last
asked
3
why
months?
the hell is
Well, I
Carlito.
think you, huh? Well, because you're busy fucking around with your little girlfriend.
I love how they're always playing 2K24 back there. They're always playing 2K24.
Yeah, always. And they're always playing the people that they're going against.
Yeah, you noticed that too.
Last week it was Braun Strowman and R-Truth and The Miz. Like they do who they're going against. That's pretty interesting. I don't know if you've seen it, but they had that Demon Balor. I don't know the toolbox or what it is, but they had like the old Demon Balor face. If anyone knows
That could be a teaser.
all right, if anyone knows Triple H's stuff, when there's interviews going around, he throws teases out there. Like there could be an interview going on with Braun Strowman, but in the background it's Chad Gable and the Creed brothers together, and we don't even see them on TV as a faction really. So he throws those little teasers in there. So I want Demon Balor back. If they ever split, I'd see Finn Balor versus Damian Priest, but Demon Balor. We haven't seen Demon Balor in a long time, it feels like.
I think since Roman Reigns. I think the last time was Demon Balor. Roman Reigns beat him.
It's like 2021 or 22.
Yep.
But hopefully, I want to see him get at least one more world title run. It sucks that he vacated it after one day, and then when he came back, they never put the title back on him.
Right. He never
Yeah,
got
title
a fair
shots.
shot at it. Yeah, well, I wouldn't say a fair shot, but he had title shots.
They put him against Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, and he did win the U.S. title. Or, yeah, I think the U.S. and Intercontinental. Well, he's won the tag. He's won every single title. Would you consider him a Grand Slam champion? He's won the Universal title, won the U.S., won the Intercontinental tag.
I mean, until he gets like the undisputed, I guess.
I think he should get a few more runs. I feel like he could be, well, for Vince McMahon, he probably could have already had a few world title runs under his belt.
Yeah. I think the only titles he hasn't had were the world title and the undisputed.
Yeah, he's had the Universal. He was the first ever Universal champion. 4 day he was.
Yeah.
Power wash dish spray. It removes 99% of grease and grime in half the time. It cleans so well.
I trust Triple H's booking with Finn Balor more than Vince.
Try Dawn Power Wash.
Vince only saw Finn Balor as kind of like Shelton Benjamin. You can get to this certain level, so we're never going to put you at the biggest level. Even though you're good and the fans like you, you're just never going to get past this one. Like you'll get to U.S. Inter and that's it. That's what they do with Shelton Benjamin. And he was good to be a world champion.
Yeah, that glass ceiling.
For Vince, with Triple H, I trust because a lot of these guys Triple H brought in, like Finn Balor, and a lot of these guys, he's the one. If it wasn't for him, they wouldn't even be in WWE.
That's true.
So I trust him more than I don't trust Vince with anything really. As well as he's done. I like Issy Dane. Yeah, she's on NXT. She was on TNA recently too.
Yeah, she's cool.
they got this one girl on there. She Natalia was teaming up with her. She's kind of like the next generation of Natalia, the way she wrestles and. If Natalia doesn't have any kids, probably won't.
That's
Now.
right.
If she doesn't, then it'll be the end of the Hart Foundation as we know it.
I don't know. She's never really talked about it on what's it called? This show? What was it?
Total
Total
Divas.
Divas. She never mentioned it
Well, she
at
has
all.
She has cats.
Yeah, the cats are her kids.
I really want one of those cups, but Bojangles.
Yeah.
But all of my Bojangles near me aren't getting them for whatever reason. I gotta shut this down. Michael, if I can get one, I will get one. Even in the comments, have you guys got a WWE cup from Bojangles? I'm curious to see if you guys got one. And if you have, what state are you in? Pat, 90% not.
Listen, I appreciate the championship opportunity. I wanted to let you know it is not why I helped you last week. It's wrong. I know, Ilya, you don't even say that. That's not why you're getting this match. You're getting this match because I asked Adam Pearce.
This is gonna be a real good match. Sami Zayn and Dragunov.
Okay?
Yes, that might just steal the show.
You're a special talent. When I watch you in the ring, honestly, your game sometimes reminds me of me. Because I see you in that ring when you're in the fight, I'm talking deep in the fight. And your hair gets all messed up and your face turns all red and you've got welts and marks all over your body. And it's ugly. Because that's how it's supposed to look when you're fighting for your life. And that's what you do. You fight like your life depends on it. And that's the kind of person I want to be in the ring with. That's the kind of person that deserves a chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
Sami Zayn can give a good pep talk, man.
Only because of Chad Gable. Because for Chad Gable, he'd be a loser, talking down about himself.
Absolutely. Yes.
He did pep him up. You're right about that. But is Chad getting any thanks? No.
It's Chad's fault he's not champion. He should never put Otis and Maxine out there. He should have had the Creed brothers, and they would have helped him win. The one Creed brother could have distracted the referee, the other gets the belt, hits Sammy with it, and Chad Gable goes to the top, does the backflip, and then wins the match. But I would know. Otis and Maxine aren't serious enough to do stuff like that.
That's all I saw. Everybody chasing some dream, wanting to be like the heroes they grew up watching. No originality. Titles were insignificant. WWE
I showed this Walter video package last week.
I put the burden on my shoulders. As champion, it was easy to wipe the mat with challenges and shatter the dreams of so many. As I've swept through NXT.
I've been watching who you guys going for at SummerSlam. You going for Damian Priest or Walter for the World Heavyweight title?
That's gonna be a great match. I don't even know who to go for. Honestly, I love them both. Be nice to see. It'd be nice to see Walter get it, though. Honestly speaking, I mean,
I think he's gonna win it. If I was booking it, I would have Walter win, and I would have him champion until next year's SummerSlam. But I got a problem. If they're wanting to do Punk, Rollins, and McIntyre, the main event of night one of WrestleMania, like they've been teasing, they can't do that if Walter is world champion. So I don't know what you do. Damian Priest said if he wins, he gives Rollins another title shot. But I do want to see John Cena get one more run though and have a 17-time. I feel like he should break the record.
Break Flair's record.
Yeah, at least one title run. I was gonna say have Walter hold it till next year's SummerSlam and have John Cena beat Walter, but I don't know. They gotta, or they could do a fatal four-way WrestleMania. You guys remember at this year's Royal Rumble, the last four men was one was champ, the one was champion, but the last three was Punk, Rollins, no Punk, Drew McIntyre, and Walter.
Yeah.
So could do a fatal four-way for the World Heavyweight title.
I would love to see that actually. I mean, that'll make him a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
Zelina, thank you so much for taking the time for this interview. As you know, the WWE universe is going pretty crazy over the return of Rhea Ripley, but I'm curious to know your perspective on how this impacts your chase for the Women's World Championship.
Very well. You don't get no
I have
shot.
no love to live, and I think that's not. But when they're done sorting out that weird love triangle thing that they got going on, best believe I'm going to be at the front of the line. Because we all know that if it wasn't for Dominic, I'd be the one holding that.
They are kind of pushing her pretty heavy though.
Yeah, they are.
Sorry, Zelina. I think it's interesting that you think you're still at the front of the line.
Alright, we got Sonya, Shayna, and Zoe.
And just an FYI, the line doesn't go to Liv Morgan anymore. It doesn't go to Rhea Ripley. It goes to us. You get that? Right. Sorry, Sonia. I couldn't really hear anything past your forehead. But
Yeah. Roasting.
standing in the way of me.
I love how Zelina Vega's now roasting folks now. I love it. She's now roasting every other female on the roster.
I'm ready if you want to do this tonight.
Mustache on your forehead.
Give me more Zelina Vega roasting folks, man. I love that.
LWO. Tag team. Oh, Zelina Vega. Wow, they're starting my match off fast.
LWO.
Wonder who she's going against. It's either going to be Sonya, Shayna, or Zoe. It's Sonya Deville.
Sonya Deville? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hopefully Zelina wins that. I feel like Natalya makes her return tonight.
How long has it been since Natalya's been on Raw? It's been a while.
It's been a few weeks. Yeah, Natalya has been on there in a few weeks because her contract was expiring. I guess she was taking a little break or whatever. And she recently re-signed. So she probably will be back pretty soon. And the last we saw of her, she lost a match. And she said things have got to change. Or something to that line. And Owen Hart said the exact same words.
That's true, he did.
She was talking to Sonya. So whenever she comes back, she's probably going to be with them. And I guess Natalya will be a heel.
I mean, why not? I mean, it'd be cool. It'd be cool to see a darker side of Natalya because she's always been known as a sweetheart, and it'd be nice to see her be a bitch.
Yeah, well, it'd be interesting to see how they go with that.
Because she can be real catty, no pun intended, but pun intended.
She likes cats. I mean, just look at her and tell she's a cat person.
Yeah.
She actually followed me on Twitter.
Oh yeah, that's right. I noticed. I saw that. That's pretty badass too.
Yeah, I commented to her. There's a match of hers. I said I'd like to see a rematch, and she liked it and just followed me.
You know, there's one person that will not go anywhere near Natalya's house.
Who?
R-Truth. He hates cats. He cannot stand cats.
I know. It's hard to believe because of his character.
Yeah, that's true. He hates cats, man. He if he sees a cat, he's going the other way quickly.
I know it's not easy dealing with us.
We make sure everyone knows.
I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back.
All right.
Grow your customer base. Expand into more channels. See how PayPal can help you grow.
Now, Sean, what matches do you want to see at SummerSlam?
We handcraft
Uh,
every Stearns and Foster using
CM
the
Punk and Drew
finest
McIntyre,
plug-and-indulgent
most definitely.
and ultra-conforming
That's probably number
mattress
one.
for a beautiful mattress.
That has been announced. And maybe it could possibly not happen. Punk hasn't been cleared yet, so hopefully it happens because they can't keep on having Punk show up and call through and not ever have a match. They gotta do something. They can't keep doing that. But yeah, I hope they do that. I'm looking forward to that match. Late Night Logan Paul. I'm looking forward to that. Curious to
Alrighty, I'm back.
see Continental title. They could do a 3-way, 4-way.
As long as Logan Paul loses it, I mean, as long as Logan Paul doesn't have the U.S. title, I'm good.
Yeah, I think it's time for. Yeah, I think it's time for LA Knight to finally be a champion for once.
Yeah,
But I think you should have it to like maybe like December or January, or have LA Knight lose it at the Royal Rumble and have Carmelo Hayes beat him for it.
yeah, because that's what I'm thinking. Carmelo's got to beat him for it. That's got to happen.
Either in, I say the Royal Rumble. For December, they don't really have a pay per view, so either the Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber. I think the Royal Rumble would be perfect. Have Carmelo Hayes beat LA Knight for the title, and then LA Knight could. See, by that time, we can just drag a feud out, I guess. And then when the next draft comes, draft LA Knight to Raw. And then maybe I can do some Intercontinental title stuff. Or really, I think he could be the World Heavyweight Champion. But after Carmelo Hayes, I'd actually have Baron Corbin win it. Because they've been having Baron Corbin and Carmelo Hayes kind of feud a little bit off and on. Or they could do Andrade. They got options.
Yep.
Hopefully, if Logan Paul loses it, he doesn't return to like the Royal Rumble or something. He doesn't show up hardly anyways. And when he does, he only wrestles on the pay-per-views, really. He doesn't really wrestle. He wrestles like 1 week on TV in that tag match with the NBA players and stuff. But he doesn't really wrestle on TV much.
It's like a special attraction.
Kind of. But the way he wrestles, he can wrestle weekly if he wanted to. But everyone else, the question that Sean asked me, what match are you guys looking forward to? Or what match do you want to see at SummerSlam that maybe hasn't been announced or maybe it has been announced? Damn.
Whoa.
That was a fast one. That was more of a squash match. Okay, I got Caden Carter, Connor Chance. Lyra Valkyria. That is.
Oh,
I mean, look, it's Zoe, Shayna, and Sonya. I mean,
We're in the 6-woman tag pretty soon. Kaden Carter, Katana Chance, Lyra Valkyria versus Sonya Baszler and Zoe.
Yo, she warned me about mommy last week.
Warn you about mommy? I tried to tell you you were busy with it. I've given you advice. It's not my fault that you lied to me about communicating with Rhea, and you lied to me about any of these related quotes. Tell me, is it true? Is it true? Is it true? Tell me it's true. We're really the same way to make
Oh.
I mean, baby, Wi-Fi. That's what I'm trying to say. Man, you see mommy tell her I said, hey man, you've been to prison, bro. You can't let people talk to you like that anyway.
Yeah, he did go
You
to
gotta show
prison.
Jay Uso we're ripping the bones.
I'm gonna go take care of business right now.
They're gonna go on with this the entire night.
But Damien's
It's
enjoying
Dominic and
this.
Rhea.
He goes face to face with Gunther. Live next.
Every time a small business opens its doors, they welcome a world of opportunities. They're the place where communities thrive, dreams take place, and passion fuels progress. That's why NBCU created Open Doors and partnered with State Farm to support small business owners with resources to grow their ventures and to help them protect what they've worked so hard to build. Let's support small businesses, because every local shop is a doorway to a brighter future. Learn more at NBCUOpenDoors.com.
Deep dishes for tour. Tavern style pizza is our thing. You just have to tell America about our thin, crispy crust.
now I'm in the mood for pizza.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Yes, food commercials have a way of working on me, especially if I haven't ate all day.
They try to do. They try to play it during Raw because it's at nighttime. And they try to get you to buy food.
It's effective. That's where they give you like 5 minutes of commercials.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wherever your summer takes you, twist the ride. With Twizzlers.
I was going to ask you about something that came up about a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't think we talked about it on here yet. About Shane McMahon, quote unquote talks with AEW. Like I've heard it was BS, but you know how fans are in the interesting community? They like to take stuff and run with it.
Yeah. It can go really bad or really, really good. He is a man. Vince did share all his stuff with WWE. He has nothing to do with them. He has money. There's been rumors of him starting another company again. Who's to say that he doesn't send Shane over there to try to take AEW underneath Tony? But the best thing that can come out of this, if Tony is smart, which sometimes he's not, the best thing they could do is have a storyline with the Elite. But Shane McMahon is not on the Elite side. That's what fans want. But to really make it interesting, have him against them.
Right.
Not really to wrestle. If he's gonna wrestle, make it like 4 times a year or something like that. I don't want to see him wrestle every week.
Right.
Like the last time he was on there, he tore his quad in 10 seconds. So I don't really want to see him wrestle, but maybe have it to where there's so much chaos. I actually put this on Twitter today that the storyline would be that Christopher Daniels got beat up by the Elite, and Tony Khan. You know how Tony Khan has a major announcement all the time.
Right.
He has a major announcement.
Pierce, I
But
figured it out. I cracked the code.
Chad
all right?
Gable's on. Every time Chad's on, we
It's
go.
none other.
He steals the screen.
I know you had a little meeting with him last week, all right? So come on, I want the details. I want to know what was discussed and what disciplinary action you're taking to him.
It was disciplinary action.
Privilege, that's nice.
Expeditiously.
I agree. I agree.
So I want to know
What's going to be done about this?
Bo is here tonight.
To do what?
So if you want to have a conversation with him,
No, you got to tell us what y'all talked about.
that's great. That's great. I'll have
He was live right, danger.
All you do out here every week is victim blame me like always. But you know what? I'm calling Bo out. It's my way.
I will say I like Chad's style though, with the coat and everything, and the very casual business. You know.
For Shane McMahon, like that happens. Tony Khan has a major announcement. He announces a new authority figure in Shane McMahon. But everyone's trying to make decisions. The Elite makes decisions. Shane McMahon makes decisions. It's all over the place. So Tony comes out. He's frustrated. They announce a brand split. Shane McMahon will have Collision. The Elite will have Dynamite. And then they have a big draft. And then, Shane's all about the money. The Elite, they're Okada, that's money. So they're putting all their money together. Shane McMahon's throwing money at different people and have a draft. And then Collision needs something. I mean, golly, Collision is just they've made Collision into a 2-hour rampage.
I agree with you.
And that's not what Collision was supposed to be. It was supposed to be an equal show to Dynamite. Dynamite's a newsworthy show, and Collision would be a newsworthy show, but different. And if they got Shane McMahon, maybe he could, if he's the GM of Collision, he could spice things up a bit with his star power.
Yeah.
You have brand split, so you could even out those big names. You have big names on Collision, and you have someone like Shane McMahon, maybe he would probably heat things up in AEW all around.
That's true. I mean, because think of it like this. I mean, in all reality, Tony Khan is just a rich dude who happens to love wrestling. And he was like, "Hey, Dad, I want a wrestling company." And he's like, "Okay, cool. Well, here's the money." I mean, but Shane McMahon, he's been around it all his life, and he knows it in and out. It's in his blood. I mean, I would trust Shane McMahon back there because he's kind of the cool McMahon, the one that people really like, next to Stephanie. I mean, I think people tolerate Stephanie, but people love Shane.
Yeah. I think like the position that CM Punk had for Collision, have Shane McMahon take that over. Like what Shane McMahon, like he's the on-screen general manager, but he's also the head booker of Collision. Let Shane McMahon book Collision. Like
that wouldn't be bad at all, honestly. Thinking about it,
I want to see Collision go back to what it used to be: 2-hour show equal to Dynamite and a newsworthy show, and it feels completely different. And Shane McMahon's booking style will probably be different than anything AEW is doing right now. But
as long as he doesn't book himself, I'm good.
that's when they should have some guidelines to what he can when things go too far. Number one, you're not going to put the world title on you. We're not going to do another Vince Russo. Number two, we're not putting the world title on another David Arquette. And three, don't do any stupid shit. We're not going to fall off of stuff. We're not going to. I think
he's getting too old for that stuff.
I think he could wrestle like 2 or 3 times a year. All in, Collision at a night occasionally maybe or something like that. But him and Darby kind of writes itself.
Yeah, I think so. 2 daredevils.
But if they do it the right way, it could be really good. But if they just bring him in like they do lots of people, and then they don't have a plan for him, and then he gets lost in the shuffle, and nothing ever happens, then it's not going to go anywhere. But
Right.
it could really help AEW if done right. I know a lot of people are on the fence about it a little bit because he's a McMahon, but I kind of connected all the dots. Uh, you know, Linda McMahon was on Donald Trump's cabinet, but when he was in
Mm-hmm.
office, she left. That was the same time that they got that. That's when they got divorced, but no one knew about it
That's right.
because if she would have said something, then that would be telling all the stuff about Vince McMahon. She knew all that.
And then it'll make
So,
her look bad in the process.
and like Trump's cabinet looked bad, makes all it look bad. So then that's when, around the same time, if you remember, Shane McMahon came back to WWE. Remember, he just wrecked the. They said that he wrecked the show and he just screwed everything up. And he was,
Royal Rumble, yeah, that Royal
yeah,
Rumble. He was all about himself that night.
he just didn't care. He was trying to screw it up because he knew what his dad did.
I think he tried. Yeah, he was just trying to piss his dad off. I think.
Yeah, he just wanted to ruin stuff because he ruined stuff. I don't know. I could be off, but it's awful funny how things happen and then how they come out.
I mean, because if you think about it, I mean, Stephanie and Shane, they gotta have some resentment for Vince. They have to after everything that's going on. So yeah, I think Shane was doing that just to piss Vince off.
He just came in there to piss him off. He just wanted to disrupt everything.
On that video, you say this was never your dream.
My favorite McMahon, he's technically not a McMahon, but he's married to a McMahon as Triple H.
Yeah,
He's technically a McMahon, kind of.
by marriage, I mean technically, I mean,
He's a better.
we all know who wears the pants in that family. And Stephanie's the boss, and Triple H is the enforcer.
Yeah. But I've always liked Triple H. He's always been a lot better of a person than Vince. I thought.
Yeah. And Paul Levesque, the man, I mean, he's probably one of the most caring wrestlers that you'll find in the business. I mean, he really cares. It's not about money to him.
So the Connor the Crusher stuff, you never saw Vince McMahon not once in that.
Right.
But you saw Stephanie and Triple H a lot.
I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you've ever seen this video, but there's a video of Triple H, and it was a Raw, I believe, and he was in character, and there was this kid yelling at him, and I guess he told the kid to shut up or something. He turned around and told the kid to shut up or something like that, and the kid started crying, and then Triple H broke character live on TV and went up to the kid and said, "Hey, I was just kidding around, man. I'm just acting. It's just acting."
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. It was on the news.
Yeah.
You got to go back and meet all the wrestlers.
Well, that was really sweet of Triple H to do, because he didn't have to do that. He could have just stayed in character and went about business, but he stopped for a second and said, "Hey, I didn't mean it, man. I'm sorry."
Mm-hmm.
It was real sweet of him to do. I'll give him that.
I like Damian Priest, but he's getting kind of cooked right now.
Yeah.
There's one thing I don't understand either. I do understand why all those people here.
See, that's what I love about Walter, man. He can eviscerate you on the microphone. It's like he's very underrated, I think. One of the most underrated. Next to Eddie Kingston, he's underrated on the microphone.
Damian Priest or
No, Walter.
Walter. Yeah, he's always been pretty good. And Damian Priest, he isn't the best in the mic, but he's really good in ring. He has a good character. And his title run it hasn't been the best, but the belt on him looks really, really good. Like
Yeah,
he
it
looks like a
does.
champion. The belt looks perfect on him.
WrestleMania. It's the same reason you're going to lose to me at SummerSlam is because you don't have any heart.
That's true.
You don't know what it
You
feels
underestimated
like to
Sami
fight
Zayn at
for
WrestleMania.
everything you have.
That's true. The man's overcame all kinds of odds. I wouldn't doubt him.
At SummerSlam, I'm going to remain a campeón. And for the first time in your life, you're going to have to fight from the bottom because you will have absolutely nothing. And then maybe we find out after SummerSlam if you're something more than just a boring, conceited, privileged scumbag.
Oh,
Oh,
then he
damn.
Hello, Braun Strowman. Why are you even out here? While
Wait
they're
a minute, I got something I want to say.
while they're just laughing.
He certainly does. And that's one big son of a bitch. Reese has to turn his attention from Gunther to that man, Braun Strowman.
I'm glad they got rid of the whole train sound effect when he ran. You remember when they put a train sound effect whenever he ran around the ring? And
Yeah.
they had the woo woo. Oh, God, that was so cheesy. I hated that.
Next on Monday Night
I
Raw.
was like, take that away, please.
Street track. What's your problem, Gunther?
So Braun Strowman's wrestling next.
On August 3rd, from the rock and roll capital of the world, comes the biggest event of the summer.
Is it me or should I mean I'm not the only person that feels this way, but should Braun Strowman's pyro be a lot more, I don't know, bigger than just some smoke?
Yeah.
I mean, it's an explosion. We see some fire.
Something. Yeah, a little bit something more. I could see that.
I'm nitpicking stuff like that.
I wish someone would bring back the kind of like the evolution pyro, like the when Randy Orton would come out. I wish someone Bobby Lashley did it for a little bit, but I wish
Christian
someone,
had that pyro too.
yeah, Christian. I wish someone would bring it back. Someone. A heel Cody Rhodes, that would be perfect for.
Oh yeah, that would be perfect. The pyro just falling down.
Yeah, because he always has the biggest pyro when he comes out. So doing something a little bit different as a heel, that would be pretty cool.
And I was gonna bring that up too eventually. Like if they were gonna do a heel Cody, how would they spin it?
That's gonna be interesting how they do it. There's a lot of different ways they could do it. When he loses the belt, they could do that. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways they could try to spin that off. I think he could be a really good heel.
Oh yeah, he's an awesome heel. Awesome.
They could reverse it: a babyface Roman and a heel Cody. But they're gonna have to do it in a way that, because a lot of the stuff he's meant, like Cody is the most realist wrestler on the mic that you'll ever see.
True.
So they're gonna have to spin it in a way that to make it work. They can't just do it any kind of way. There's got to be really some thought process with that. Like that's got to be a full-on plan, really a month-long plan. How you turn him heel? How do you present his character? He's basically the John Cena of WWE right now.
Pretty much.
So if they're gonna do it, they got to make it really, really good. Like, no one can ask John Cena when he turned heel in his final run, but I don't even want to see it now. If they was gonna do that, they should have done that 2 years ago when he turned heel.
Oh, so you think that ship is sailed, huh?
Even he said it that fans would just see right through it. Like it wouldn't be if they was gonna do it, they should have done it years ago. Like in 2015, 2016, maybe even before that. But he even talked about that. There was one time he was supposed to turn heel. He had new tights, new theme song. He had new everything, but for some reason they turned it. Like it was going to happen, but for whatever reason something happened, and then they decided not to do it. I wonder what the plans were going to be if he actually turned heel. I feel like it would be like kind of like Hollywood Hogan, like the alternate version of Cena, the real American to real. Smiling while Chad Gable's got to do it stuff.
What are you doing, man? You're
I
going to
know.
give Ilya Dragunov an opportunity with Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship.
Adam Pearce is not a real boss.
Oh, really? Yeah, Sami Zayn.
I'm not going to help Chad Gable. Not giving opportunities to Braun Breaker again.
He asked for a match, and I grant him. What do you have to say about it? I don't care about your respect or Sami Zayn's for that matter. Because you don't keep contracts. You made a match. I'm about to go destroy everybody that's in it. That's what you want to do.
Right.
Tonight, and here's why. Because I got one hothead on the shelf already, and I don't need you joining Drew McIntyre on suspension. Gentlemen, if you please, security.
He's going to be back. He said, well, that's great. You can have your own match. Because I'm going to go destroy everyone that's going to be in it.
Oh boy.
He's being escorted out, but he'll be back.
Oh yeah, he'll definitely be back.
That match isn't going to. No one's going to. It's going to be a DQ. No one's winning that. It'll be a triple threat at SummerSlam. Oh, they're doing Damian Priest versus Braun Strowman tonight. I didn't expect that.
No, I didn't either. I thought he was just doing a little segment.
Obviously, you're going to have to take on all comers from all different types of size and angles. Well, Gunther said Damien was real personal. Well, this is one of the biggest challenges for Priest thus far here in WWE. Priest is a huge man. And look at how Braun Strowman just towers over. And Priest, with an MMA background, is going to try to cut the big man down.
This is certainly an unexpected match. I didn't expect this one either. Non-title match, of course. Oh, that's where Priest has those pretty lethal kicks, though, man. I love his kicks. Plus, he's so tall, he has those long ass legs. I mean, all the strength he has in those legs. So that ref looks like a child in that ring with those two. That's insane.
Oh, damn commercial.
Of course. Everyone in the chat, what are you thinking about tonight's Raw so far? I see. After this match should be the main event. I would think.
Yeah, we got Drew McIntyre segment. We might get one other match besides the main event tonight. Maybe two. I don't know.
It's been a pretty good Raw though. Not bad. Pretty decent actually. And we're getting more, and we're getting progression. You know, we're getting some seeds planted, some progression in storylines. I mean, that's like the number one thing you want to see if you're going to watch Raw. You want to see the story progress. It's and also good action.
Yeah, Raw's gotten a lot better this year.
Yep, somebody at my door. Let me go answer my door. I'll be right back, folks.
All right. All right, back to commercial. Finally.
Obviously not at full strength, but still able to body up the champ.
Oh, it's that Braun Strowman guy's knee hurt there. I don't know. He's limping.
Alrighty, I'm back. Okay.
There. He just came back from injury too.
Yeah, he's favoring that leg. If Damien's smart, he'd work on that leg.
Yeah. He's been kicking him a lot in this match. So,
That's what I was saying earlier. I mean, Damien has those lethal kicks, man. I love his kicks.
oh,
Strategy by the champ in this match. Gets her right to the back of the neck. Finally has Braun Strowman down. And a big kick again. Right to the jaw there with his toe. Priest measuring his man. Another spin kick by Priest. He kicks in the mouth. They'd like to call the final. Although Braun Strowman though lifted him up and went for the power slam. Knee gave him.
I thought he was really hurt.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Power slam.
Yeah,
And
no,
you were just saying he just got back from injury too. If he's really hurt, that sucks.
he's not. He's really selling it. Choke selling. That's probably it.
Oh,
1, 2, 3. That was a decent match.
that was. It was a decent match. I hope Strowman's not injured, man. I hope he's just selling.
He's not. He can really sell real good. Like he tried to. He Danny Priest Irish whipped him to the corner, and that's probably where he got hurt right there when he went over and then he missed guardrail.
Oh man, you're
So
probably right. He could be really injured. I hope not.
He's had better strategy throughout the entire match. Took advantage of it all.
oh, comes Walter.
Street trash earlier tonight.
Called him street trash.
Street trash.
And like us, Michael Cole said he called him. Oh damn! Oh, a good close on. Damian Priest took out the trash.
I am looking so forward to this Damian Priest and Walter match. It's gonna be lit.
Oh,
There they are. Sounds like you guys finally came around. That's great to hear. Now that that's all behind us, what?
he was lurking around.
It's simple, all right? I figured out who Uncle Howdy is. It's Bo Dallas.
Yeah, we all know that.
Yeah, I've been telling everybody, but look, here's the plan for tonight, all right? I'm going down to the ring. I'm calling Bo out. But this time, I got my crew by my side. The gang's got my back, just like the old days, like you were saying.
Oh, Chad, I'm sorry, we weren't talking about you just now.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Look, we were just talking, and we know Kofi's going to be gone for a few weeks, so Tozawa and Ortiz would love to team with you to help you stand up against the Final Testament next week.
Okay, hell yeah. Oh, what?
Mhm.
What? You're gonna help him and not me? Are you serious? Yes. Serious. Something wrong with them. Look, Final Testament took Kofi off the next week. Let's make
They're
it
gonna
work.
lose like y'all always do.
Next week.
Yeah.
Chad Gable was the only reason that y'all look good.
And a big problem.
I also got a tag team match. 8:27. So we probably got this match, and maybe another match. Probably got at least 3
Yep.
more matches. This tag match, and they might throw one other. I don't know. They got that Drew McIntyre segment. Whatever they do with that.
They could be saving that for the very end. But just like they did on SmackDown, they did the main event, and then after that, the Bloodline then came out for like 20 minutes.
Okay, the SmackDown guy, Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes. That should be a good match. Logan Paul returns.
Now, if CM Punk, I mean, like not CM Punk, but Drew McIntyre, if he's gonna have a segment, do you think CM Punk's gonna show up? Because if they save that for like the very end, what if they would like to do that and save it for the very end?
Well,
Deep dishes for tour. Tavern
Adam
salad
Pierce
and
did
six
say he
$1.50
told Punk
salad
last week to not show up
crust.
tonight. If he did, the match would be off.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I totally forgot about
But
that.
that we haven't seen Drew McIntyre at all tonight. So what if he's not even there and he went to Chicago and he did say he was going. He knows where he lives. So
Yeah, that's true.
but knowing Punk, even if you tell him not to do something, he's still going to do it.
Right. I mean, we know his track record. I mean,
So
you tell him not to push the button, he's gonna push the button.
quit showing this commercial.
It is getting a bit old. I mean, they're definitely paying. You know, they're definitely getting their money's worth. I mean, the sponsors they have, all these commercials. I mean, that's our main complaint. Really, is commercials.
Yeah, they got too many. Hopefully on Netflix they don't have this. Yeah, they're in Mexico.
That was a huge show, man. I seen a lot of video on that show. It was huge. Great turnout. And Dominic got so much heat, man. He got some nuclear heat. It was awesome. Let me ask you a question. Can you see them doing a pay per view in Mexico?
Yeah, I was thinking they're going to probably do Backlash next year in Mexico. They took it
That'd be
there.
dope.
Puerto Rico in 23, 24, France. I think 25 is going to be Mexico. They could do Australia, but I'm leaning towards Mexico.
Now I'm thinking about it, they've never did any kind of pay per view in Mexico of any kind. I don't think. I mean, they've had major events in Mexico, but they've never had pay per views. I don't think ever. So that'd be history making. Actually, it'd be pretty cool. I miss Shannon Baszler's old music. I miss her old theme song that she had when she first came in. with the guitar riffs and everything. That was a cool thing. And I was gonna mention, did you happen to see any video of AJ Styles and Noah?
Yeah, I've seen a few videos of it. He won his match. I've seen that.
It was incredible.
We got a few people doing that GCW Bloodsport. The Creed brothers, Shayna Baszler. They got Olafemi doing something. It could be in Japan. I don't think it's New Japan Pro Wrestling, and it's not Noah. It's something else.
But I can see Obafemi in New Japan though. I can see him killing there though. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
This works out, obviously there could be a problem for everything. But if everything self-destructs because it's a bunch of egos. Look at the power of Baszler here.
Oh, we got here.
Oh, we got a bit of a botch. Got a little bit of a botch.
Oh, that was a pretty super good.
I don't think anybody really noticed that botch, but there was a little bit of a botch there.
Sometimes you can get away with a botch. Here now and then. Here now and then you get away with it. Yeah, we just got back from commercial break. We don't need
And they're going right back to another one.
twisters. I don't care. We just got back. In theaters Friday. I'm not going to go see it. Why did we even go to commercial break? Just for that little picture.
Jeez. That's my thing, man. I feel like when they move to Netflix, they should give us the option of selective commercials, like on Hulu. Like I was saying a while ago, like let us choose our commercials. If we have to watch a commercial, at least let us choose our own commercial.
Double team, Carter and Chance working together.
Oh, that was so good.
Now, this new Twisters movie, I was going to ask, is that like a sequel to the original? Or...
I don't know. In a way, it looks like a reboot, but
because the original is pretty cool. I like the original.
it looked pretty good. I went to a movie last weekend. It was in the previews, and it looked pretty good. I always enjoy Caden Carter and Katana Chance. They're pretty good.
Their acrobatics is pretty awesome.
That was good.
Oh,
very unique type of move.
And you forget that they were once the tag team champions.
Yeah, they had them for a little bit. No, Dan Carter. We didn't give it 2 minutes of in-ring action. Then we have picture-in-picture. Now we're back in commercial.
Wow. They are stuffing in the commercials tonight. Make sure you get them all.
Hope from Netflix, if they do have commercials, do it limited, like not like it is right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure once they're on Netflix, it's going to be limited commercials. And odds are it's going to be a mixture of like their sponsor for the show for that night and like their own personal commercials.
Like just do like Raw, like WWE Shop preview for SmackDown, like they normally do NXT, and then maybe do, like I say, at the Dan Vodka commercial, and
it's gonna be there. It's gonna be there.
Or something that sponsors WWE, like Twisters, and that's it. I don't need none of this other bull crap. Like have like limited commercial. Like if Raw's still gonna be 3 hours, we don't need all this bull crap.
I agree.
Give us more matches and segments than this bull crap.
I agree. I mean, I'm watching a hard hitting match, and I don't want to stop watching the match to be told that I need car insurance. You know, I don't want that anymore. I want that out.
Yeah, at least do like do the normal WWE stuff, like the shop, the previews for NXT and SmackDown, do like 2 or 3 sponsors, and that's it.
The wafers?
No, that's stuff you
And like when they're going to Netflix, they're guaranteed money. Like they're already
Oh
guaranteed
yeah.
money. Like they don't have to really cater to sponsors unless they want to for extra money, which they probably will. But they can do it limited and do it a different kind of way to give fans more of in-ring action. And
Okay, but why is Shaq coming too?
because I knew,
Show you how it's done.
hopefully they, and a good thing is they won't have to censor the crowd once they go to Netflix.
That's true. Yeah.
I look forward when the Peacock deal's out. Everything on Peacock to move to
It's a lot of
Netflix.
pressure to take these days.
I mean, think about that though. All that library of moved to Netflix. I mean, that'd
Which
be
I did
something.
see in Mexico when these house shows, a fan took a photo. All international countries, if you have Netflix, you'll be like they'll have more than just Raw. They're gonna have where you can watch SmackDown Live, NXT, all the pay-per-views. That's just for international fans. For people in the U.S., it'll just be Raw. And I'd imagine when Raw's not live, you can go back and watch it on demand.
Yeah.
But I'd imagine I think their deal's up in 26 or 27. Like whenever that's up, the entire WWE catalog is going to Netflix because they're already paying WWE like $2 billion for Raw. But that's just for Raw, so they're gonna have to pay even more money for the whole catalog.
Yeah. That catalog is a pretty penny too.
So they'll be getting more money on top of that $2 billion. They're signed for like 10 years. But I think WWE will always have a presence on national cable, always.
I
Even if,
think so.
even if it's just one show or 2 shows, at least we'll have at least one show on national cable, always.
I mean, cable kind of made the WWE. Kind of put them out there.
It's good to have a mixture of like a lot of people, AEW going to Max. A lot of fans are thinking that Dynamite's going to go to Max. Like how Netflix is, but this guy Brandon Thurston, he's like a very insider person with stuff like that. And AEW is a still young company, and I don't. He didn't think that they would put their flagship show on a streaming platform because they still need to. They're not at the level that WWE's at. Like WWE is at the level where they have their core audience of millions of people, and they'll follow them wherever they go.
Right.
AEW doesn't have that. They have it, but not as large as it needs to be. But he said that they could probably move like Collision or at least one show to Max. And they'll be live on Max. At least one show, but not everything. Like if they did like pay-per-views, I could see pay-per-views being on Max, the entire AEW streaming service catalog. But you like if you're a wrestling company, you have multiple shows. You want at least one show on national cable because that's where you get your most exposure.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of people who have streaming services, but there's a lot of people out in the country or whatever. They don't have access to that. All they have is cable. So there's a lot of people out there. You'd be surprised people who live out in the country that doesn't have internet and they just have national cable still.
Yeah.
There's a lot
I mean,
of
think of it like this. Think about it like this. I mean, that's the one thing that killed 2 companies was not having a network deal. ECW and WCW. Those 2 companies, they failed because they couldn't find a network. So yeah, networks are essential if you're going to have a wrestling company and you want it broadcast on television.
See, if there was streaming back then, they could have probably done what they're doing now for AEW. Like they probably could have had multiple shows and maybe have some on cable and some on a streaming platform. I think that's what AEW should do. If they're going to put something on Max weekly, shut down the Ring of Honor stuff and put ROH in with the AEW stuff. Have the ROH weekly show on Max and maybe not many people watch Rampage on cable. So put Rampage live every week on Max.
Yeah. Because from what I gather, people go back and watch the replays of like Rampage and stuff on Saturday nights. A lot of people they watch the replays. They're not gonna watch the
Yeah.
live. I mean, because a lot of people that I know that they do that. They'll DVR it or something. They won't watch the live.
I've seen the numbers, like even with the DVR, and they're not. Like I remember, like the rating was like 207, or no, 307 for the rating, and then with DVR a week later, they were only at 400,000. So,
Oh my gosh, jeez.
so no one really watches Rampage. So you could probably put Rampage on Max and have it air on Max exclusively.
Yeah,
And then Dynamite and Collision is your two bigger shows. You keep them on cable. I paid to see Kyrie. I haven't seen her tonight. We haven't seen Damage Control tonight at all.
it's strange. Why is that? They should have popped out somewhere by now.
We got a little bit of the show left, so maybe they make an appearance. But Shayna and Zoe won that match. It was a pretty good tag match. But Sonya and Shayna and Zoe, they all picked up wins tonight.
Yeah, I'm actually liking the new team right now. I mean, I like where they're going because they're all MMA girls. I love that. They all come from MMA background to some extent.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Natalia, whenever she's back, she'll be joining them because that was her last appearance. So I gotta.
I gotta be honest with you. Pat McAfee has grown on me so much over the years. I mean, because I remember at first I didn't like him being on because I felt he was kind of at first he was kind of annoying, and then like he turned into like this fan who just happened to have the best job in the world. He fell into that character, and it's pretty fun. And now it's kind of like a fungus grows on you.
Yeah, at first I didn't really like him too much, but as I said again, CM Punk coming back into WWE, so when I started watching again, it kind of grew. He makes me think of Jim Ross a little bit.
Yeah,
He's not Jim Ross, he never will be, to a certain extent. He, in big matches, he gets more hyper, and he's someone that can make you invested into a match.
that's very true. Because I remember at WrestleMania when he had the match with Austin Aries. I mean Austin Aries. How the hell did I say that? Austin Theory. Uh, and like I remember watching, I was there in person, like seeing him come out. The crowd went nuts. Had the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders going off. It was pretty cool. And like over the years, man, he's kind of grown on me. And like you said, he's become like Jr. of this generation.
I don't think there will ever be another Jim Ross, ever. I don't care what people
No,
say, Excalibur will never be Jim Ross. Nobody will ever be Jim Ross. No one can ever. Maybe Mauro Ranello, but even him on his best day can't compare to Jim Ross. But
nobody can wear that 10-gallon hat.
even in some good stories, like the Bloodline story, like Pat McAfee will really get into it, and he'll say, "Damn the Bloodline's here, that damn Bloodline, screw you
Yeah,
guys," or whatever. He makes you even more intrigued in the story, the match.
he went to the school of Jr.
I guess I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for watching.
Hey Brenda, thanks for tuning in. Do you ever play My Faction on 2K24? You ever played that?
Yeah, but I've actually been. It's the first time I ever played it. Like they've had it on games, but I never would play it. But I've actually been playing it on 2K24, and it's definitely different. It's like the health on the wrestler is different. You got to build up their health or whatever.
Yeah.
On the online games, golly, you can get destroyed if you don't have a good card. If you buy the
You know, one thing
DLC,
that aggravates me, one thing that aggravates me about online gameplay is that it takes so much time to find a match, and then
yeah,
people jump in and jump out. I'm like, come on, man.
I wish they would have like in 2K23 they had where you could what is it called where like a random match of like you punch into the random match and then it'll just put you in any random match.
Yeah.
It's faster, but they haven't added that yet in 2K24. Like I was playing the other day and we were in a tag match. Like we're 13 minutes in the match and then so I'm about to win and dude quits the game and disrupts the whole match. And
Yeah.
or it'll say a problem was detected and then it'll just take everybody out.
You know how many times I've done that where I've just about won the match and the whoever I'm playing against decides to rage quit on me?
See, in the AEW game, the wins and losses matter. Well,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter really, but you have a win loss record on the online. People can see if you're really good or really bad. And I swear, like 5 or 6 times in a row, I would almost beat this dude, and then one, two, quit. But then they added a rule on that, and the people that do that, they put them in a different pool of people that do that, so you don't play against them.
Oh, it's kind of like a GTA Online does that too. If you're a poor player, they put you in a lobby where it's just cheaters and poor players.
Yeah, and then there's this one guy. He messaged me on PlayStation. He was like, "I'm not going against Wardlow," and I said, "Well, I'll be CM Punk," and then I still beat him. And then he told me to pick a cruiserweight, pick a cruiserweight. Then he just started quitting all the time because I would beat him in the match and he just quit, 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 quit. I said, "You do know that you're being inserted into a pool, probably, right?" He said, "I don't care. I just blocked the dude because I want to play with him." I mean, when I lose, I don't do all that.
Right. I mean, that's part of being online. You're gonna get your ass kicked. I mean, that's part of it.
Just don't play video games. That point.
Michael asked if would I play golf with the Miz. I wouldn't. Yeah, sure. I'll play golf with the Miz. I wouldn't mind. That'd be cool. That's pretty fun.
I never played golf. Well, take that back. I did play golf one time, but it wasn't. I was like 6 or 7 years old. And you know how Mario had the golf game or whatever.
Yeah.
I thought it was like that. So I got for Christmas. I got the rack of it was play stuff. It was like the Mario stuff, and I
Yeah.
thought I could just go out there and swing it. And well, you know how you swing it, but sometimes you let go. Well, I let it go and it hit someone's.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
maybe hit someone's golf cart or something.
Damn. What happens?
I used to live on the country years when I was growing up, and they had a golf course. And sometimes we would go out on the golf course and play around, and they would get mad and say, "Get off the golf course." I would go around and steal the balls sometimes. And
I used to work at a golf course when I was a lot younger. I used to have to be in that little thing riding around picking up the golf balls. And like you and the people will aim at you when you're riding in those things getting the golf balls, they will aim right at you.
you remember those prank people that we used to watch on here? Uh, My House is Dirty, whatever their name is.
Yeah, I
But
know what you're talking about.
they did a prank on a golf course, and they had a water gun, and they were on a golf course. They were on uh, a golf cart thing, and they went around started squirting people with water guns around the golf course. Then the one guy takes a golf ball and throws it at him. And I want to do that one of these days, but I don't
think
know.
we're on the verge of something special with you.
They need more
I think CM
Billy Madison's.
versus
involved.
Yeah, that's my movie. I love that movie. Oh, that's technical difficulties. He'll be right back, folks. Well, the crowd is going for CM Punk right now. They want to see CM Punk. Here's the thing. I love how now Drew McIntyre is kind of being more himself. I think, and like he's also tapping into the Scottish psychopath that we all know and love. And if you can take, the sarcasm that Drew McIntyre has right now with the psychopath, and blend that together, I mean, that's a hell of a character. Rad Booze, I'm with you. It's inevitable, man. It's inevitable, Rad, because this story is way too compelling. It's got to be a big time pay per view match with CM Punk and Drew. It's got to be a big time pay per view match. You can't put that on Raw or SmackDown, or well, they wouldn't be on SmackDown, of course. But you couldn't put this on Raw. It has to be a major, major pay per view, one of the major ones. Like, and thing is, you can take this one storyline and stretch it to Royal Rumble. You can stretch it. You can stretch it to hell. Who knows? Survivor Series. I mean, you can stretch this one story. Now, I mean, let's think about this. Like CM Punk and Drew, this whole thing started because Drew wanted to start running his mouth. That's what started this whole thing. Drew was he Drew wouldn't keep CM Punk's name out of his mouth. So you poke the bear, and eventually the bear's going to attack. You know, that crowd is all about CM Punk tonight. They want to see him. They want to see him bad. But of course, he's barred. He's not supposed to show up. If he does, the match is canceled. I'll bring the refs in. Okay, what's going on now? Connor will be right back. He is having technical difficulties. I go through it all the time. Yeah, if you hear a little humming in the background, that's my AC because it's hot as hell up here. It's the middle of summer. And Pierce has a point. Pierce has a great point. And I mean, Drew has been kind of recluse lately. He's been attacking officials, referees. I mean,
Sorry about that.
there he is.
I had to reboot my computer.
Why did I apologize to you?
I know how it is.
Everything the referees have done is screw me around here. And you, this has happened under your
Very
watch.
close getting the match
Everything
official.
was
He does it.
WrestleMania in Scotland in front of my people. After winning Money in the Bank, saying I would cash and then he screws me over.
Under your watch, you say cross legs.
That's your fault, Drew. All you had to do is just keep CM Punk's name at your mouth, man. That's all you had to do.
No, that's just me. You deserve that elbow.
No, you had to be Big Bad Drew.
He's apologizing to me right now. Everybody has been chanting Punk's name after watching what he's done to me. Showing their hands and he's apologizing. Seth Rollins last week. You think he would snip the lane here? Get his hand on Punk before me. There's not a chance I would ever accept an apology from CM Punk. I want his head on a spike. You're going to make that happen. Everyone around here is trying to screw over Drew McIntyre. And I am sick of it. What? If you are not going to accept and own what you did, then I will. You are still suspended.
Bam.
Oh.
You have to step him.
No, that's just gonna make him lose it.
I think there's a possibility that Adam Pearce gets beat up tonight.
I mean, he already elbowed him in the head. I mean, what's next?
I think Seth Rollins might come out though. Oh, push the damn referee.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Don't touch him, Drew.
that's what I said.
Oh man.
And here comes Seth freaking Rollins. On his way to the ring. He's hurt.
Damn it, Connor, you keep calling it.
Well, it's kind of obvious. Since last week, and you mentioned his name. So.
Good point. Good point.
I think it's going to be Punk versus Drew. But your
Yes.
special guest referee will be Seth Rollins.
You know what? That'll be interesting right there. That's a good idea, Connor.
There's no match that could really put him in. He wants to do a triple threat, but that's a Mania match. Punk, Drew, and Rollins, that's a Mania match. Get on the mic and make it official.
Well, Seth seems to be just fine on that knee.
Yeah, he wrestled that Money in the Bank.
Running around.
Damn.
Jeez. Well, McIntyre was embarrassed and humiliated tonight.
So Punk wasn't
Coming
on.
out.
So Punk wasn't there tonight because of this. Oh, there
Yeah.
Adam Pearce is not making the shots.
And the cool thing is that Seth still has an X to grind with CM Punk, which I feel they're going to get to in the future.
Listen, Seth Rollins has every right to be pissed as well. He got screwed at Money in the Bank, but you don't hear him out here crying.
I mean, technically, they both got screwed. Drew and Seth both kind of got screwed, if you think about it. So they both have access to grind with CM Punk. So maybe, triple threat.
They could do that at SummerSlam, but I feel that should be saved for WrestleMania.
Right.
I feel like at SummerSlam, Seth Rollins could be the special guest referee.
That'll be a lot more interesting.
He doesn't like CM Punk. He doesn't like Drew McIntyre. So he's not going to.
I think it's safe to say that he hates CM Punk and he doesn't like any. He dislikes Drew, but he hates CM Punk.
He doesn't like either one of them. So that'd be interesting to see how that would go down.
I don't know if they're going to go back to the format that we had growing up when we were kids, where it was just a.
I saw that lady. I saw that lady. What the hell? What's going on here?
Oh, they gave him a VHS tape.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
That's Pat McAfee's show.
It is. Yeah. Is that a videotape? This is a videotape. Oh my god! Man, nothing gets bypassed it. Nonetheless, that VHS was delivered to the production truck by you earlier today, Pat. So let's take a look at what is on the latest Wyatt 6.
There's got to be Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan's got to be in this. Oh, where I saw him.
How have you been?
I'm not gonna lie. The last
years.
If anyone doesn't know, in the All Elite Zone podcast, we did interview Eric Rowan. So
That is
check
true.
out.
Used to have a family.
Check out the interview section in All Elite Zone to check out the Rowan interview.
Inseparable.
And a lot of people, current WWE stars, current AEW stars, TNA stars, legends. We've had a lot of good variety. So definitely go check out the All Elite Zone's interviews.
The whole world changed. I lost a brother. The person in this world who believed in me more than anybody else is gone. Dust up.
Man.
He just keep
Where's Eric Rowan's Oscar? He is doing a stellar acting job tonight.
just when I thought I had everything going. My other brother.
I don't think this is acting. It's probably
He was
acting.
gone too.
I mean, it's coming from a real place, of course. Yeah,
It's real
Fred was
emotion.
like a brother to him,
It's real emotion.
Will,
right?
I fell down a well. I couldn't get out. I didn't want to get out. Why? Why would I want to get out? I felt catatonic. I couldn't
Is that a lion?
everything numbed the world. And who's gonna miss me? Just growing. How does that make you feel?
Oh, there's his old mask. The Wyatt family.
Yeah.
Gives me hope. You know, when I was at my lowest, and he reached out to me and he pulled me up. When I saw your hand, I accepted it. Because I knew I needed it. I knew I needed help. I got up. Now I had a purpose. A purpose in my life. A purpose to help those like myself. This reminds me of that beacon of hope. We're going to take our broken hearts.
His new mask. With the bunny type mask is really cool.
That is. I love the concept of it. That is sick. I love how they're pushing the horror element of it, though. I love it. In a way, I felt this is exactly what Bray wanted. You know what I'm saying?
So this is what he would have done.
Exactly. Oh, that was awesome. That was so good.
I'll just right back. That's true.
All right. It's been a pretty good show, actually. I mean, I am not disappointed at all with it. Everybody in the chat, what are you thinking of the show tonight? so far. That Dirty Dom coming to the ring. Like I said, Connor's a little bit ahead of me, so right now, Ray. I was going. I got to say Ray Mysterio. Uh, Dominic Mysterio is coming down to the ring right now on my end. So yeah, another commercial. That's just what we need. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I can afford to just, well, I mean, I could afford it, but I don't have the time to. If I had the time to just drop everything, just fly and go to New York, August 16th. I mean, I'd do it. I don't have the time. It's just the time I don't have. Thank you all for joining us tonight here in the All Elite Zone. Hope you've subscribed here. Also, while you're at it, go subscribe to the Wide World Wrestling Podcast. Oh, this is the one you're on right now. Excuse me. Subscribe here and also subscribe to the All Elite Zone. I got that all backwards. Excuse me. Subscribe to the All Elite Zone. Hope everybody's staying cool. It's been a hot summer. It's been hot as hell up here. I know that. Everybody in the chat, what match are you looking forward to so far? As far as the Royal Rumble, I mean, everything's. I mean, let's think about this. All right, Survivor Series is down the line, coming in what, November? Now, man, no, SummerSlam. Excuse me, SummerSlam. Uh, SummerSlam is coming down, and then Survivor Series is also in November. Um, so, what are your thoughts for SummerSlam? I mean, the card. I mean, so far the card looks pretty decent to me. I'm thinking to myself because SummerSlam is always one of those main pay per views that I always watch. So for me, it's got to hit. It's got to hit. Every match has got to hit. So tell me in the chat, what matches are you looking forward to this year? Jason, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining us from down under. I don't have control of the comments right now, otherwise I'd pop it on the screen. Thanks for joining us, man. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Yeah, but SummerSlam is actually looking pretty good this year. I am looking forward to it myself. Honestly speaking, if I could, I'd go to it. I believe Connor's going to be there. He's going to be going to SummerSlam, I believe. Michael says maybe they all should just go get some Chicago deep dish pizzas. Well, that doesn't sound bad actually. It sounds pretty good. See you see what you're doing, Michael? You're making me hungry, even more hungry. All these commercials coming down with the food and stuff, and then you're talking about deep dish pizza. I'm gonna DoorDash. I'm gonna do a DoorDash. You're making me hungry.
In Cleveland. And when you say Bubba,
All right.
There he is.
more Southern accent on that thing. Sounds like a good time to leave, Bubba.
Michael's in the chat talking about pizza, and I'm hungry, and I'm gonna DoorDash something in a bit.
I think this is his own style and does himself. This is really good. Hey, Jason, thanks for watching. Maybe they should all do.
Universe, see it, hear it, feel it.
Yeah,
Biggest screen
I've been seeing commercials on our food, so
Twisters. Right up. So excited for what's about to happen.
and Jey Uso and Dominic Mysterio. This should be a good match.
Oh yeah. I got Jay in this one.
Yeah, I got Jay. Only way Dominic wins unless it cheats or the Judgment Day comes out.
You got your new Yeet foam head going. You're damn right.
Why doesn't he get on the table no more?
You're right on rhythm with that.
Pat
I love what he
McAfee,
got on the table.
he doesn't do it no more. He just he stands up and does it, but he doesn't get on the table anymore.
Because if you remember, it was kind of a progression. He started off standing up, and then he got in his chair and did it. Then he went from the chair to the desk.
No,
Then from the desk he went back to the ground.
because we're gonna have to redo it all over again. See, at Backlash, he should have been there for that. He should have been there because they were like that was the best Jey Uso reaction of all time, probably.
That was huge.
He should have been there for that. And he should have been like that was perfect. So he doesn't really do like was he even at WrestleMania? I don't even know if he was at WrestleMania.
I think so.
I know he wasn't at Backlash. He wasn't at Clash of the Castle. He wasn't at Money in the Bank. He wasn't. We know this was Raws. And I guess maybe he'll be at the big ones, the big four, WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, Survivor Series.
He's messed it up with literally every human in his life. Now he's fighting for something that I don't think wants him to fight.
Where's Chris? I don't know. I don't know where he's at.
Yeah, where is Chris?
I don't think nobody knows where Chris is at.
Shout out to Chris, man, wherever you're at.
Yeah, he's somewhere. He was on here one night with us for a while.
Yeah.
I know Jason only asked us about him from Australia.
Our boy from down under.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys, everyone I saw this pop up on there. SummerSlam weekend, they're going to have Sami Zayn's friends and whatever, I guess it's a show or whatever. Friday. I'm not trying to go to that. So yeah, we're going to try to go to the Undertaker show.
That's a lot, though. That costs a lot of money just to have a seat.
Yeah, like I want to, like going that far, I want to meet Undertaker. It's like $566 plus tax, $600 a seat.
Jeez.
And me and my uncle's going together. The two is like over $1,000.
Damn. Yeah, that's a pretty penny.
Hopefully, Sami Zayn's is not that expensive. Because Sami Zayn is not a legend like Undertaker. So
Yeah. I heard the show was pretty good, though.
Yeah, I've always heard the Undertaker show is really good, but it's really expensive. But I don't know. I'm not gonna do that Sami Zayn thing. I know you can meet Sami Zayn. I've seen him. So hopefully, if it's not like the Undertaker's price, I might try to go to that. But
I've actually heard that Sami Zayn show is pretty good too. It's a lot cheaper.
hopefully, I mean, he's only had one. He had one during the Money in the Bank weekend.
More for less, especially when it comes to your favorites.
I'm going to WrestleCon 2 for SummerSlam. And as of right now, I'm guaranteed to meet Trish Stratus and the Bella Twins.
Nice. Get some of that satisfaction.
Yeah, I've never met Chris Stratus. I've met Lita, but I've never met Chris Stratus. So I'm gonna meet Tori Wilson too. Mainly all women this year.
I love Tori Wilson. She's a sweetheart.
It won't taste like Wendy's.
I'm glad to bring a lot of ones I haven't met.
When the deal is as fresh as the
So
meal,
far, I'm meeting all women.
Of course.
I think I'm gonna get Lex Luger to sign my action figure Xbox too.
I've heard Lex Luger was like really cool when you meet him. Like I've always wanted to meet Lex.
Yeah, I've met him twice. He's always really nice.
For a light beer, and you found gold.
Xbox real cool too.
The light beer with a clean, crisp finish for anyone who expects more from your light
Now
beer.
Kevin Nash is a wrestler that
Gold standard.
will be stuck up.
When the sawdust
Some days Kevin Nash is really nice, and some days you don't even want to go to his own.
Something about the job is different. Your wallet. Whatever
Yeah,
you
it's in the
do
hook.
for less at Harbor
No, that's for him.
That's his thing.
You can put.
I learned a
Chris-
long time ago. Don't deal with two women at the same time.
Queso wraps and more. Take that.
I'll let Chris handle that. He can get in the middle of that.
I got one. I got one woman. Why do I need to handle two? I mean, come on. That's a heavy load.
Yeah.
Sounds like trouble.
It's great, actually. It's called Autoport Explorer. Progressive. Here, look. Show you our direct rate.
And to let you all know out there, being a player, quote unquote, is overrated. Trust me.
Exposing some of that.
I could have been calling attention to something.
Yeah, that's what Dominic is.
Check it out.
He's a player. The macaroni.
Yeah, that's what he is.
You break it, we take it. Trade in any phone, any condition to get a new iPhone 15.
I hope
I
not.
mean, just
Only on Verizon.
I hope they don't play that It's Friday commercial again. If they do it, I'm gonna flip out.
on the air, you're gonna flip out.
I swear, if they play that commercial one more
Tip
time.
your Domino's driver $3 or more online, and we'll tip you $3 to use on next week's order.
I'd rather listen to the song Friday over and over again to watch that commercial again.
Song's got on my nerves too now. And this and the damn dog. And
I think it's by design. I think that's by design on purpose. Like they make these commercials so annoying, and you're like, fine, I'll get it. Just stop playing these commercials. I'll get the damn product.
I'm not buying them.
I'll pay for you to stop paying this. For you to stop playing these commercials. I'll get it. Just stop.
I'm not doing the vodka or any of that stuff. I'm not buying it.
Please.
They can keep on playing as long as they want. I'm not buying it.
He's fighting for her. She doesn't want him to. I mean, there's a lot going on in Dom's life. And Liv Morgan playing these seductions.
Wait, please. Getting drunk off my ass on. Wait, please.
So here he comes. And Jey Uso having a bunch of fun at Dominic's expense.
Gotta have fun with it.
Dominic in the corner does not want to be there. Takes a yeet fest in the gutter center. Backing it up into the corner to Dominic.
That's kind of botch.
Yep.
Dominic, who
He does it good, but you see there, he didn't hit Dominic at all. He just hit the middle row.
heading up to the top rope.
That's very noticeable too.
And speaking of the
Liv Morgan.
manipulator, Morgan's here. Liv Morgan pulling Dominic in a harm's way.
Oh. That Jezebel.
I don't
That
see
harlot.
Oh. Damn. Here we go again.
We all know what's happening right now, folks.
Oh,
Oh, gonna be this way.
I
Oh,
think
she's
JR at this point would say, "What is that Jezebel doing out here?"
running out like a starving dog.
Oh, Dominic's always caught in those compromising positions. So it's not what it looks like, I swear.
He's losing damn spear. Yeah, he's losing
I
this
love
one.
it.
He's losing that. Who's so
Oh, I love the way Rita looked at him. That was so good. Like, I'm gonna
who's so
get you
wrong?
later. You know that, right?
That was pretty good. That was a good match.
That was. I love the ending. That was pretty funny.
I feel like they don't want Slice matches to be too good because they got Dragunov and Sami Zayn.
Right. So that match is gonna steal a show.
Straddled by Liv at one point just moments ago. Like it was going to go a bit further than that before Mommy marched out here. And again, Rudy Dom in tow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, later on tonight, this
I
man
love how Dominic is just caught in these different positions, and it's like, it's the quintessential. It's not what it looks like. I love it.
He's always in the worst. Always in the worst.
I gotta say, Rita's looking hot too. She's looking good tonight. I got Sami Zayn, man. This one.
Neither one of them's gonna win.
Oh yeah, I think you may be right about that. Braun might come through anyway because that's just what he does.
Sami Zayn will be champion. He'll still be champion.
Yeah, title won't change hands if it's DQ. So you could be right. Braun could come in and just mess everything up.
I'd be really surprised if this match was a clean match. I'd be really surprised. Chad Gable is gonna call out Bo Dallas. This is gonna be interesting.
And the truth is, Dragunov would be a very credible champion. Honestly speaking, he's a very credible champion.
Yeah, he'd be a good Intercontinental World. Any title he would be good with.
Yeah,
He had a really good run with the NXT titles. And he was the NXT UK champion. He was the last person to ever hold that, I believe.
yeah, I think so.
He beat
Yeah, he
Walter.
lit NXT on fire.
Yeah, he had a lot of good matches. His match with Trick Williams, I was at. That was a really, really good match.
I think it's safe to say that's going to be a classic match right there. That was a pretty dope match. Him and Walter, they had good matches.
I would like to see the triple threat: Walter, Pete Dunne, and Dragunov.
Oh, dude, man, that would be sick. That would be a sick match right there. That's gonna be a hard hitting match. I know for a fact if that was to happen, it'd be stiff. That'd be one stiff match.
Yeah, it's been very hot. Outside, yeah, it's been kind of hot all day. I guess it's
Oh yeah, I've been having my AC blowing all day.
I love this moment. The audience knows the show's about to begin. A great show tells a great story. It transports you. It makes you feel. This summer, one of our greatest stories will be told in a way you've never seen before.
Oh, David says Jay's overrated.
Staged here on the set.
I don't think he's overrated. He's
I don't think it's overrated either. Maybe overhyped, but I don't think it's overrated.
Yo,
Bro,
Give you
I'm
that.
can I kick it?
Can I kick it?
Okay.
Can I play?
Can I kick it? Can I kick
If anything, he's kind of he's a little bit underrated. If anything,
Uh-oh. Yeah, good times over here.
Tavern style pizza is our thing. You just have to tell America about our thin, crispy crust.
Try any of our large Chicago tavern style recipes for just $12 each. Sorry, Chicago. No one outbeats us the hunt.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. Because at the end of the day,
Michael, turn it down. No, I'm not gonna. I learned, like I said, I learned a long time ago not to get involved in those kind of things. He has handled his own business, you know.
I like the match. So far, they look pretty good. Officially, we got Priest, Walter, Nia Jackson, Bailey, Logan Paul, and LA Knight. Possibly CM Punk and McIntyre. We don't really know yet. We're probably getting some type of multi-man match, the Intercontinental title, probably a triple threat. Breaker, Zayn, and Dragunov. Rhea Ripley, and Liv Morgan. Cody and Solo. Oh, I didn't talk to you. Oh. Okay.
Everyone in the chat, thank you for joining us tonight for Monday Night Raw. Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate you all for watching. Definitely stay tuned. We'll probably be back for SmackDown on Friday. And we do have a new show in the works, the Pod Champs. That will be a new show on here exclusively, the Wide World of Wrestling podcast. It'll be premiering pretty soon. We'll probably make an announcement when it's going to debut and all that pretty soon. The artwork is being made already. Part of it's already done.
Yeah.
That'll be out pretty soon. And definitely, as I said earlier, go follow our social media accounts. We're on Twitter, Facebook. I've been doing a little bit of stuff on Facebook with house show results, if anyone was interested in. Like this past weekend's Mexico shows. The attendance number, the location. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Nice.
So I'm going to start doing that on Facebook. I would do it on Twitter, but you're only allowed to put so many characters on Twitter. And I wouldn't be able to put the full thing, so I'm not paying for Twitter Plus or whatever it is.
No.
I'm not doing that.
Elon Musk is not getting my money. He has enough money as it is. Elon Musk.
I don't need a blue check mark that bad. I don't like how anyone can just get a blue check mark now.
I mean, I really don't care about being verified on Twitter. I mean, it's not really
Some people are stupid
bread and
enough.
butter.
Some people are stupid enough to get scammed. Like John Cena. Someone will buy the Plus and they'll have a check mark by John Cena. And some people are stupid enough to actually think it is John Cena.
You gotta watch out for those scammers out there, man. They're on their job, and you gotta be on yours.
The way you know the difference is John Cena has millions of followers, and the other one probably doesn't.
Right. And John Cena I'm sure John Cena probably he manages his own tweets, but at the same time, there's also those I guess those fake accounts where of course you have people pretending to be like people from like Bret Hart. You have people pretending to be Liv Morgan. I've heard people got scammed from some dude pretending to be Liv Morgan. That's crazy. So you gotta be vigilant, people. I mean, these people are on. The scammers are getting smarter these days, and they're trying to figure out how to get your money. So you gotta be more. You gotta be vigilant, people. Believe you me.
ever in WWE. I'm here to announce the true identity of Uncle Howdy.
We already know,
None
but
other
I mean, it's like we kind of know already, bro. Can't late to the party.
I know. Probably thought of anyone but him, but Master Gable cracked
He
the
is
case.
totally late to that party. I mean, all the
What if it's,
refreshments are gone.
what
Everybody
if
ate.
it's,
The hot dogs are gone.
what if it's not Bo Dallas?
Get in this ring right now.
Who else would it be?
I have no idea.
I mean, Uncle Howdy. I mean, you know,
Bo
Bray
Dallas.
Wyatt, the Fiend. Uncle. I mean, it's gotta be. It's gotta be Bo, of course.
Is Bo Dallas going to come out, or is Uncle Howdy going to
Get
come out? How is Bo?
I mean, Bo's already made an appearance in person when he was in Pierce's office when he walked in that night, or that last
Oh, damn,
last.
who's that?
Bo Dallas attacked from behind.
What?
Brutus and
The Creed brothers.
Julius Creed, the Creed brothers.
Let's go.
See Bo Dallas.
Oh,
Team Gable.
Matt Weaver. We believe for a few weeks now that Brad
Chad Gable's finally got himself some actual friends.
they're on the same caliber as he.
and Gable set the trap. And Bo Dallas got caught. Thought Chad Gable was coming out here alone. Oh, now Bo Dallas all by himself. Of course. Of course. He hired the Creed brothers to blindside Bo Dallas.
The Creed brothers all suited up tonight.
Bo Dallas is laughing.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like Bray would have done the same thing. He would have just laughed.
Oh,
Bo can sell like a mug, though, man. His selling is awesome. Oh, thank you.
about time
But
they got three together.
we've been talking about that for months and months and months and months, and they finally pulled the trigger on it.
But they gotta have Chad Gable as Intercontinental Champion and the Creed brothers as tag champions. They have to do that. That's money right there. Now this is the new team angle. Damn, super. If they were smart, Kurt Angle said he was interested in managing Kurt Angle. I mean, Kurt Angle was interested in managing Chad Gable.
That'd be interesting. I'd like that.
Have Kurt Angle manage the Creed brothers and Gable, and this be a new team angle. They're still laughing.
He is laughing. Man.
I think the more they punish him, the more he laughs.
Exactly. Just like Bray.
Uh-oh.
Uncle Howdy is gonna come out. Of course. That's the way Bray was. He beat Bray up. The Fiend's gonna come out.
So if he's not Uncle Howdy, who is Uncle Howdy?
Well, for the night, it's probably somebody else, but we all know who Uncle Howdy really is.
Uh-oh. Or what if it could be Eric Rowan. Could be some of the other members. Someone's fixing that. Uncle Howdy's fixing to rise out of the ring, isn't he?
What if Bo disappears and Uncle Howdy comes? I mean, that's the way Bray did it. I mean, got the fireflies in full effect. I'm a huge fan of the Fireflies.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. Then we got ourselves a six-man tag.
I think so.
Creed and Gable versus Eric Rowan, Dexter Loomis, and Joe Gacy. They could have Ivy Nile in there and make it a 4-on-4 with Nikki Cross.
Well, that's a thought. That's a thought. I didn't even think about that. Now, will Alexa Bliss make her return as a part of the Wyatt Six? That's a question I'm gonna lay out.
What if she's Uncle Howdy?
I mean, if she's Uncle Harry, then I have then we got the whole story wrong.
I don't see how her body would be Uncle Howdy.
But I'm saying like Alexa Bliss. I mean, she has a place in the Wyatt Six. I mean, she has a place there.
Hey, where'd the other three brothers go? Oh, they just ran out of the ring.
I like the pig mask personally. I think that's cool. Great detail. I want to collect those masks. I hope they have those for sale. I want to like collect them. Get
All their
each of
masks,
them.
yeah.
But I want an authentic one though. I want like cool looking ones there. Not one of those cheap, ones for the kids. I want like a real authentic mask. That probably costs a pretty penny though. Now I'm pretty sure people there live can't see a damn thing, but it looks great on TV. Oh, Connor, be right back. It's a little technical difficulty. That was awesome. I actually feel like actually feel like that was something Bray would have done. Like Bray would be looking down, saying, "You know what? That's pretty awesome." Man, what a show! That segment right there. I mean, they're giving you more pieces to the puzzle. More pieces to the puzzle. And of course, now they're setting up Chad Gable with the Creed brothers. Now, who's gonna be? I mean, like that's the thing. Now, I mean, once they get past this, I feel like Alexa Bliss is gonna come around in some kind of way. I mean, because right? I mean, Alexa Bliss should be a part of this. And from what I'm hearing, from what I'm gathering, she's gonna be making a return, not too in the not too far future. So. But yeah, folks in the chat, what do you think about that segment with Bo? I mean, the Wyatt Six, man, done the right way. This could be probably one of the top factions that we've seen in a long time. A long time. And they're pushing the horror element. And that's the same thing that Bray wanted to do. He wanted to push the horror movie kind of aspect of the whole thing. I mean, this is entertainment, and there are many different forms of entertainment. There's horror. Me personally, I'm a horror guy. I love horror. And them bringing this in and doing exactly what Bray wanted, I think that Bray will be proud of it personally. Oh, there he was. He'll be back. And things I know a lot of fans that were against them going on with the story, and I don't see why because of the fact that I know that if I was in if it was me, I wouldn't want my story to just fade away. If I had somebody there that could tell the story and see it to fruition, I want the story to be told, and Bo is there, and he's gonna finish that story. That's cool. Yes, Connor.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Just your picture's out.
Yeah, I don't know what's
It's
going
just
on.
it's just a green screen.
Oh, I don't know. It froze, and then now it's doing that. What the heck?
Did you restart the whole thing?
Let me come. I'm gonna restart and come right back.
All right, yeah. Try rebooting the whole thing. All right, folks. He'll be right back. Trust me, it happens all the time. Happens to me all the time on the show. Believe it or not, I've had so much technical difficulties on the show over the years. It's unbelievable. So it comes with the territory. If you're going to be in this, if you're going to be in this podcast game, and you got to deal with the technical difficulties. But as they say, the show must go on, and go on it shall. Now, Dragunov has become one of my favorites lately. I wouldn't say he's my top favorite, but he's moving up in my personal ranking. He's moving up. He's definitely in my top 20. I'll give him that. He's in my top 20. And yes, I have a top. I have a top 100. I'm not gonna go through the whole list tonight, but I do have one. He's in my top 20 at least. And I love how they keep they kept the entrance with him. They kept the red light with then they zoom in on his face. Brilliant stuff. And the music, it just works. Oh, next Monday they're gonna be in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Go Pack, go! All right, I'm going for Sammy. Who are you all going for out there in this match? Main event time. Mike Morris, that's right. Or Mike's Morris. I have Sammy going over, but Connor had a prediction saying that Breaker was going to be involved and cause a DQ. Now he could be right about that. Thing is, Connor's been calling a lot of shots lately. I'm not sure how he does it. I'm not sure how he's tapped into the wrestling gods, but he has the main line. He's like Commissioner Gordon in Batman, you know. But I don't know. I mean, I want to see I want to see Sammy pull this off, but there is a huge chance that Breaker will be getting involved. So okay, start off with a simple. Oh, here we go. The referee's putting in work tonight, though, man. Sammy being a fair guy. So it's face versus face at the moment. But Dragunov plays a great heel. I want to see him be a asshole heel. That's what I want to see. Oh, hard shots from the jump. There we go. Slug off.
All right.
Oh, Dragunov has some. Oh, there he is.
It's all
All
too
right. Can you
real.
see me
You're
now?
good now. Yeah, you're
All
good.
right.
We're gonna have to navigate through life without him.
Race to survive. See what
I'm gonna take a bathroom break. You came in right on time, so I'm gonna tag you in.
All right.
Next.
Be right back.
Me, I think I'm late on my car insurance.
Good thing the General gives you a break with flexible payment options.
Let's get you a break while you wait.
What is this place?
This is our DMVIP.
Vending machine charcuterie.
Is that guy getting a painted license?
Wait till the driving test. Now that's a park job. For a great low rate, go with the General.
Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Deep dishes for tour. Tavern style pizza is our thing. You just had to tell America about our thin, crispy crust.
Try any of our large Chicago tavern style recipes for just $12
Yep, it
each.
is man's
Sorry,
time.
Chicago. No one out
You think we get Gable and Creed versus Wyatt 6 at SummerSlam? Just a possibility we get that. Wonder if Bo Dallas would be in the match, or it could be Gable and Creed versus Eric Rowan, Dexter Loomis, and Joe Gacy. That could be what they do. But Uncle Howdy's going to have to do something in the mix. He's going to be doing something, I feel like.
The same amount of fiber as 2 cups of broccoli. Metamucil gummies, the easy way to get your daily fiber.
Curious to see who wins, too.
Rocket Pop is back. Celebrate summer with a limited edition Twisted Tea Party Pack. 4 refreshing flavors that go down smooth. Made with real iced tea and just the right kick. Just ask our fans. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade, is it in you?
To really embrace life, you just have to learn to let go. Let go. That's right, let go. Let go. I did let go. Did you let go?
Eat like a king who's on the budget. 3 tasty options, fries, drink, and nuggets, all for $5. Wait, that can't be right. Just confirm that that's the real price. Have it your way.
I'm so excited. I'm finally here in the city.
That's been a pretty good show.
We take it.
Curious to see what our ratings are going to be when the show's about over. It's been a pretty decent show.
Finding a home for us was tough.
All right, I'm back.
Got our needs. Hey, Joe.
All right.
We went on home tour after home tour.
Mike has a good question.
Number one.
You think we get a Gable in the Creeds versus the Wyatt 6 at SummerSlam?
Yeah, I was talking about that. I think if we do, it'd probably be Creed and Gable versus Loomis, Rowan, and Gacy. But I think Uncle Howdy's going to do something in it. He's going to make an appearance or something.
This is for the prestigious Intercontinental Championship dozen WWE Hall of Fame. Held this title, dragging off the match. Send on that. Now across the ring and right across the face of the champion. Indian Dragon. 100 miles an hour.
And Dragunov, he works stiff too. So this is a pretty good matchup.
Everything into everything. Yeah, it does. That's what Sami Zayn was talking about earlier. And Zayn now.
Ooh. That was close.
Sami Zayn, the never say die attitude. Tough as nails. Always in the game. As you take another look at this great athleticism by Zayn and then the clothesline. Cheeky. Sami Zayn knows it all. Been there, done that with everything. Great block by Dragunov. sent Ilya into front of the bomb, and Dragunov lands on his feet. One place Delmos to the back of the neck.
Oh.
Big knee. Chest. Dragunov looking to Constantine special one more time. Sami Zayn turns it into the Blue Thunder bomb to retain the Intercontinental Championship. Dragunov got the shoulder up at 2. Can't look for the same move twice against a champion like Sami Zayn. Ilya almost got caught and lost his title.
Oh man, what a matchup here! Look at this.
It's been a good back and forth match.
Hell yeah! This is a professional wrestling match. This is a great example of a good professional wrestling.
Stop, doesn't ever. Always forward motion. Gas pedal all the way down all the time.
Super.
Oh,
Could be possibly closing in on his first major singles championship on the main roster, the Intercontinental title. Sami moved to the face. Here comes Dragunov into the corner. Sami Zayn. Exploder suplex.
Oh,
Sami's got
damn.
where he wants it.
oh,
Brilliant
Head
champion.
first.
Sami Zayn.
damn!
We've seen
For the
this
hula
before,
kick.
Michael Cole.
Probably gonna get it though.
For the hula kick.
Not yet.
What a match! Brenda says,
Championship.
"Good
Zayn
main event." This is a damn good main event.
over the hula kick.
Yeah, it's been a really good match.
Bang. What a boot.
I'm glad they saved this one for last. This is a damn good one.
Yeah, this match definitely should be the main event. This should be the showcase of the show. Oh,
Oh, Dragunov has the eye of the tiger right now, man.
yeah, he definitely. It's been a very good back and forth match.
This is awesome.
Intercontinental champion, once an NXT champion, much like Dragunov was.
Oh,
Jump up kick by Dragunov. His energy drop. And a running knee drops Zayn out of the ring.
Man,
They got champion's advantage.
they're working stiff tonight.
With the title, so he's got to get Zayn back in the
Beautiful power bomb, by the way, that he pulled.
Okay, we're doing some damage out here. Dragunov from the apron. Delivers an ace bomb to
Oh.
Zayn.
Oh,
That may be it, and Dragunov can get Zayn back in the ring.
Breaker can do something just a minute. They'll
the
be
H
outside.
bomb.
It's kind of like his finisher move that he does.
Sammy up and now.
I love the H bomb. That was that. I love that move.
Dragunov capitalized out to the apron. Zayn's in trouble. This
Gets it
could
from the
be
top right
Dragunov's
there.
moment. He realized it. A smile crossed his face. He's got Zayn in his sights. The coast-to-coast
Oh,
by
that was a
Dragunov.
coast to coast.
Zayn is down. Ilya can sense it.
Going to the
Ilya
top
realizing
rope.
this could be his moment.
Oh,
The Intercontinental Championship. Up to the top rope. Zayn in trouble. Dragunov.
Oh,
Knees up by Zayn.
damn!
oh, that was close.
That was really close.
Wow, what a competitive battle between Zayn and Dragunov tonight. Senton instead he gets knees to the back and then TV cover. Somehow Ilya gets his shoulder up at 2 7/8.
Groundbreaker.
2-7.
Groundbreaker's fixing to do something.
This match is way too good, man. This match is way too good to be true.
Dragunov in the ropes and out to the floor.
He's fixing to do something. Groundbreaker. He's fixing to do something. I can
This
feel it.
match can't be this good on Monday Night Raw and be clean. Come on, bro.
To the count of 2 where Sammy rolls out of the ring. And trying to drag Dragunov back into the ring to pick up the victory here.
Uh-oh, what did I say? Here he comes.
Oh. Right on cue. Cue the dog. The dog has got out. Who let the dog out? Damn it. Who let the damn dog out?
Well, there goes your match. I told Pierce he's going to disrupt the match.
Pierce tried to chain that dog up and he just couldn't do it. He got off the leash, broke the chain.
Damn. Conquer Spears.
I can't lie. I want to get Braun Breaker's shirt. That's a pretty dope shirt. The dog on it.
At SummerSlam, I think it's safe to say, the Intercontinental Championship's going to be Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker versus Ilya Dragunov. Triple threat.
Damn, you're calling everything these days, Connor.
Well, I called it last week. Well, I did.
You sure you don't have a connect? A direct hotline to the headquarters, like your Batman and Commissioner Gordon kind of
If I
thing.
did, I'd be telling them some stuff I want to happen. Like Chad Cooper winning some gold finally. But that was a good main event.
Hell yeah. And it furthers the story, which is what we need.
There was like everything progressing stories tonight. We kicked off with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan that went through the entire night. Drew McIntyre, that stuff progressed. Uncle Howdy stuff. McIntyre, Damian Priest and Walter. Then the Intercontinental Championship stuff. 4 or 5 major feuds right there, all progressed leading into SummerSlam.
Nice little bow.
Yeah, we had some really good matches tonight too. The main event was probably the best match. The women's tag match was pretty good. Dominic and Jey Uso was a decent match. Braun and Damian Priest was a sort of good match. Hopefully Braun Strowman is okay. He looked pretty rough out there.
I hope he was just selling. Hopefully.
Yeah, because the way he was moving, it looked like he really did. The Shannon Baszler and Zelina Vega, that was a squash match. I wasn't really much to that. Yeah, if I had to rate tonight's show on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give it a 8 out of 10.
Yeah, you know what? I was going to say the same thing. I'm going to give it a solid 8. It was a decent show up and down. The main event for me stole the show, and I'm glad they put that last because, I mean, they saved the best for last. And I feel like if they put that early in the show, it kind of, I don't know. To me, if they put that early in the show, it would have they would have had to top the rest of the show. You know what I'm saying? But how can you top that match as far as this episode of Raw? It was pretty nice. So I'm glad they put, Dragunov and Sami Zayn for the main event because that was like the match of the night in my book. But yeah, solid 8. I mean, excuse me. Yeah, solid 8.
Yeah, that was the best match of the entire show. If they would put it on first, it probably would have got a little bit more time. But at the same time, what was going to be your main event?
Right.
Like no other match, I don't feel like could have topped that. Maybe Braun Strowman and Damian Priest, maybe, but he got hurt in the match, so that wasn't really gonna. Maybe Jey Uso and Dominic Mysterio could have lived up to on par a little bit of that, but they booked that perfectly in the main event. That should have definitely been the main event.
I agree. Yeah.
I do wish they would have started the match a little earlier, so we could have got a little bit more in-ring time with Dragunov and Sami Zayn. But it was a very good match. 8 out of 10 for both of us. It was a pretty good Raw. A lot of story development. Tonight was very story-based with some wrestling. But they're definitely building up these stories towards SummerSlam. You can tell. They're amping up a lot of, let's see, Damian Priest and Walter, Punk and Drew, Rhea and Liv.
Yeah.
So that's 4 main stories right there that they're that they're focused on 100%. Those 4 stories and the Intercontinental title, but more so those 4 stories they're amping up. Mainly tonight, it was Liv and Rhea and Dominic. That was the main story of the night. It felt like
Yeah.
they did that off and on throughout the night. Uh, that's how you build up stories. And over the last few weeks, this has been the main story on Raw, the Liv, Rhea, and Dominic story. Yeah, as I say, we'll be back for SmackDown on Friday. Definitely go check out all the links in the description below. Our Facebook and Twitter account. We're on Facebook and Twitter. Find our show updates. As I said, we do have a new show coming, the Pod Champs. The channel arts, the logo, and everything is being made for that. A lot of it's already done. So definitely check out our Facebook and Twitter accounts in the link description below. That will be announced on there. Again, definitely subscribe here. We're over 1,000 subscribers. This is my old channel, so we got a kind of a head start. But yeah, definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Definitely go check out Mr. Jacobs' Twitch account. That's in the link in the description as well. There's a lot of gaming content on Saturdays, Sundays, a lot of WWE content, GTA, all kinds of gaming stuff. So definitely go check out that. Yeah, is there anything you want to add?
No, you said it all. Thank you all for joining us, and join us next time. Peace.